Ain't it foggy outside? All the planes have been grounded. Ain't the fire inside? Let's all go stand around it. Funny, I've been there, and you've been here. We ain't had no time to drink that beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sandman podcast. I am your host, Brian W. Tosh, joined as always by our resident hack checker, Oliver Fullington.
Yep.
Our producer and co-host, El Hilo del Hack, Tyler Fullington. And the man whose stories got stories, the hardcore icon. He's got 99 problems, but bananas ain't one. The Sandman. Hack, how the hell's it?
Yeah, so a Philadelphia pitcher had to save the USA baseball team from being eliminated playing for France.
Yeah, no, Italy.
I screwed up the end.
Oh, Jesus. You had a great line. You were starting good.
Blown
Beat
spot.
Mexico. I knew I shoot it wasn't.
And just like the French.
Oh, those dudes with their coffee and their freaking, they put
The
their
espresso.
Yeah, they're a little
Oh, it's
espresso.
hilarious.
Yeah,
But the jacket, the nice jacket, what brand is it?
It's probably Armani or something.
Yeah, it's like, they put on a nice jacket, they did the shots, and that's hilarious.
You've been enjoying it.
And so the thing burnt some people's mouth, apparently, so they had to get a different one that didn't make the shit so hot.
Not the jacket, the espresso maker.
You've been watching the World Baseball Classic then and enjoying
absolutely.
it. Yeah, it's pretty
It's
cool.
10 times better than like an average baseball
It's
game.
awesome. I love
Unless it's like us against like Otani or something like that for me. But besides that, man, this shit's way
It's
better.
cool to watch even if you're not watching the USA play.
Right. Like, it's interesting just to watch, like, the Dominican
Well, everybody's
Republic.
got somebody sprinkled on there fucking from the MLB.
Yeah, it's
That's somebody
cool.
that guys that I even notice.
Yeah, so the U.S. is playing, we're recording this on Thursday, the U.S. is playing Canada on Friday. And we'll see what happens with the World Baseball Classic. But it's been a lot of fun, and,
But even if we lose to Canada, we're in, right?
No.
Oh,
No, this is the
This is
knockout
win
round.
or go home.
Oh,
this
we're
is
in
knockout.
the next round?
We're
Yeah,
into the knockout stage now.
Oh, okay. How does it break down? Is
It's
it
8 teams.
8 and 8? How many 8s are there?
No,
there's
8 total.
Oh, there's
left.
only 8 left now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So it's us versus Canada and Dominican Republic versus Korea on the one. So if we win, Dominican
Korea or
wins,
Dominican?
we play
Yeah,
the
Dominican should beat Korea, you would think.
party. They should. And it's Italy and Puerto Rico and Japan versus
Crazy how Puerto
Venezuela.
Rico's even good. Oh, Venezuela's in there. They ain't been good in a while, Venezuela.
But I don't know if you saw any of the Dominican game last night. They were hitting homers, and it was like a siesta World Cup game. And they were just partying.
I know, it's so
They were hitting
awesome.
homers. Yeah,
Like, dude, that's like baseball needs a little more of that.
It does.
do.
It needs some,
They
it
need
needs some
less
fun
games.
and more fun.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And those guys are having so much fun. And that lineup is stacked, too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that
Oh,
Dominican
it's
lineup
ridiculous,
is-
everybody. But you can just sit there and, you know what I mean, not to think about, there's 2 outs, who's up next, and shit like that.
Dude, it's
Somebody's
Tatis,
raging up there.
Soto, Vladdy Jr. That it just the list goes on and on with the Dominican team. Their pitching is so-so, but the lineup is tough.
I mean, how about the U.S. manager, though, thinking that they had already advanced?
Yeah, I don't know how that happens.
I mean, you just,
That's like coaching
I
malpractice.
do.
It is. But you all right there?
This shit's so shit is so convoluted there. It's not like so cut and dry. It's like like there was a run value that was put on if Mexico had 5 runs or something last night.
Yeah,
that
so
we
there was
don't
a
make
there was
it.
a tie-
differential.
It's not so cut and dry.
Yeah, the tiebreaker. Well, it was because Mexico, Italy, and USA would have all been 3-1 if Mexico had won, and it would have been like we beat Mexico, Mexico beat Italy, Italy beat us. So the tiebreaker wouldn't have been that. So then it went to defensive outs per innings, like metrics. Like you literally needed a calculator to do the shit. So,
but I would think if I didn't know that, if I'm
Then
a
you
coach
can't
of that
say
team,
it. Yeah.
I would have a dude that was my best friend sitting next to me in the dugout that knew that fucking ball.
Yes, you
your
should.
Team USA.
If I need another run, or he's like, dude, we could use a couple extra runs here and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the fact that it could have came into play, like USA was down 8-1. Like,
before we got to 8-6.
If it stayed that way, it could have got really dicey.
So
if
Mexico
won.
would have needed less runs.
They probably would have needed more. They probably would have needed more
to
runs.
score more.
Okay. Yeah. See, so it's like I would have a dude that knew that thing inside and out if I was a coach.
No, but it's been super fun. I mean, baseball certainly stumbled onto something here, and can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, but the big thing's going to be baseball in the Olympics. Our guys want to play in the Olympics.
They do.
That's what I was watching on McAfee. Dude, these guys want to play in the biggest stage there is.
Bryce has been like the top advocate for that.
They were talking. He was on Mac. Was he?
Yeah, and that's fine. They have like a 2-week off period in the middle of the summer. I mean, dude, they won less games anyway. So,
Right.
Yeah.
And I also,
we got to play in the Olympics, dude. Can you imagine that team?
I also think that if you look for sports too, it's like the NHL benefits when they do the Olympic hockey, even though there's a 3-week break of the season. It just helps the visibility of the sport, take it up a level, and get some more casuals.
More
involved.
international.
And it also helps, like, keep the All-Star break a little fresh because you get that year off of it. You know what I'm saying?
But also, too, hockey's a much more international sport than, like, say, football is.
Well, football's
but
not
basketball's
baseball,
way
not
more than it is.
baseball.
Aren't they putting flag football in the Olympics?
They are.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's super fun, and I've been enjoying the tournament too. It's just been a lot.
Well,
of
baseball doesn't get played anywhere in Europe. See, that's the kind of thing, though, that we're talking about. You know what I mean?
Not Europe, but it has. It's prevalent in
Yeah,
South
but
America.
hockey's not in the Dominican Republic.
Right.
Hockey's not- it's like the hockey there is the baseball. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see what happens with the World Baseball Classic. But it's been a lot of fun to watch. And
Dude,
obviously-
super cool that you could see, like, a guy on the Czech team who's, like, a day job, an electrician.
Dude, the electrician just
And
starts
he's throwing 5 shutout
He had
innings.
to ask his boss for
PTO.
for time off.
That's amazing.
I'm glad you brought that up, Molly. I remember saying that. I'm like, that's the greatest story
That's
ever.
the coolest part about watching.
And
Yeah.
he's
Seeing
not
those
the
stories.
only one either. There's other guys.
Those day laborers are competing against the best of the best in the world.
Yeah, he throws like 70-something miles an hour, and he's going up against Otani. He's like, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I got a fucking
Dude,
9 to 5.
who was it? Vince Worley? That was.
Oh, yeah, the old Phillies pitcher
He
that
was
was pitching for the
190. Wait, when did he pitch for us in 2013?
11, 12, 13. Yeah, he
was like, is that seriously Vince Worley?
he was part of the group with Halliday and Lee and all that.
That's
Yeah.
freaking crazy.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's an awesome event. So super.
It is like that, you know what I mean? And the fans just, you know, the freaking fans are great.
Oh, the fans are awesome. The Tokyo Dome
It's
crowd,
like a soccer game.
The fans
Yeah,
are
they're
great.
pumped.
They are great there.
Fans pumped.
The crowd in Houston was awesome.
Wait, did Venezuela win last year or Japan?
Japan won last time.
Japan won against
Years ago.
USA. Otani struck Trout out for the last out of the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was wild.
I
So
don't know why I don't remember that.
we'll see what happens. But
I'm
Hack,
not shocked.
this past week, Hack, you stepped foot in the ring again down at Catch Point.
Back in the squirrel circle,
This
baby.
is your prepping for the Invisible Man. You are fucking getting into shape right now, man.
I was on the treadmill today.
Wow.
This afternoon.
What was it like getting in the ring there? Shouts out to Catch Point. Shouts out to Drew Gulak.
Well, who's the teacher down
Drew
there?
Gulak.
Vita Von Star.
Vita Von Star, awesome.
Okay.
Great teacher.
Okay, and
I just took a couple bumps. Back's feeling it still. Iced up as soon as I got home. Now I was smart.
Invisible Man might be listening to you.
Yeah, we can't give out any health and bill of health.
Yeah. Lower body.
Lower body.
Lower body injury.
Fucking hockey report.
But yeah, that's awesome, man.
It felt good. We're going down. I'll get down there this weekend. Maybe we'll go Sunday or something.
Nice.
I got to get back in there.
You got to get back
Take a couple
in.
more bumps.
You're back in the saddle.
Dude, I just thought it would literally be like The first one here, like imagine, this is like kind of one of the first 2 weeks of wrestling school. You get somebody and put them on all fours, and then somebody goes and does a handstand off their back, and then lands on their back, and you try and protect your back with your heels when you land. So we just did a couple of them. The first one, my feet didn't help me at all. It was all back, and then I did 3 or more of them, and then it was, the last couple were fine. And then I had a guy reverse me and give me an arm drag, and then I was good.
Yeah.
A steamboat arm drag?
Yeah, he didn't get that deep. He was a big boy.
It was my guy Death Colt, but it was great. And so we got in the ring, and I was in the ring with Hack, and they started the class off, and we started doing some stretches, and Hack started off for a second, but then real quick he was like, all right,
I thought we were getting in, and I was just going to do my shit. I was a good in there. Stretch.
I know, but I was in
my God, Gunk was in there doing everything. Some of the shit wasn't easy either.
I was dying.
Yeah, she's like a freaking Circus Soleil chick that can hang from you hang from 3 different pieces of yarn or fabric, and you wrap yourself up and shit. She's like a wire.
Yeah, she's insane. She's an
That's the type of
insane
shit they were
gymnast.
having us do at fucking Bubba School. It was all core, all fucking all this shit workout. I mean, you know the dude Dan that was running it was the American Gladiator guy.
Yeah,
the old dude, the American dude.
He was old Marine.
They don't just train dude. You got to be fit, core. They want you.
I'll get in to teach when me and Gunk get in there with some more time. I'll teach him some more stuff.
Okay.
Remember you tried to do that sit-up thing?
Oh, dude, I thought for sure I could do it. It's too hard to explain. We'll have to make a video of it and put it out. I was like, Gunk, I think I can do that. I got that far.
It was a sit-up where you stand all the way up, the person sits on your feet.
And you're laid down like that.
Yeah, you gotta go all the way
there, and you just stand up.
Instead of a sit-up, it's a stand-up.
Yeah, that's core. You looked at that and said,
dude, I swear to God, I'm like, I think I can do that.
He's been saying he can wrestle for how long? He's been saying he can leap the top rope for the last 5 years.
I can leap the second rope.
He can fall out the second
We
rope.
don't want to give away the game plan here.
He's got the most false sense of fucking bravado.
He does. He thinks it's 1995 in his head.
Places, you might wipe out sometimes.
When's the last time you think you took a bump like that?
Like what? The one on my
arm
face?
drag bump.
2008.
2000.
I remember you were there. Remember I was with Bubba? Remember I worked the guy at Bubba's show? And weren't you at the ring with me, or you were there when we were putting the match together? And Bubba said, you want a pair of wrestling boots or something? I had
Where at?
At the arena. I did a match with one of Bubba's guys.
Dude, I can't remember the last time you did a match, so...
Well, that's what it was with Bubba fucking... Well, it was only a couple minutes. I don't know. I don't
even remember. Bubba was running shows? Yeah. Or was it just with Bubba? Or was it a Dreamer show?
No, it was a Bubba show.
No.
Because Bubba was telling me everything.
It's been at least 10 years. Since you took an arm drag bump.
I didn't do an arm drag bump.
I'm just saying
it's been
something similar to that.
He's back, baby. You better watch
yourself.
You better watch yourself, Invisible Man. Hack is back in the lab.
Dusting off those dirty cobwebs.
That's right. Seriously.
I used to see the dust come up after I took my first bump.
Well, that's what Meltzer said.
Everybody thought the fire extinguisher went off.
I was going to say the smoke alarm went off.
Wiping their eyes, looking for people.
Oh, man.
They were coming up from ground zero.
Yo. This week on the show, Wrestlemania 19.
Wow, what Wrestlemania used to be.
Wow, what it used to be, my God.
Seriously.
What a show.
I know, it's the shows back then, the one-night shows this show outdoes a two-night WrestleMania to me.
It totally does. It totally does. And
it doesn't outdo the gate that they won. But.
No, that's what it is. They want the double gate.
Yeah.
They want the double gate.
I would still take that show that we just did over 2 nights than what we're seeing in 2 nights now.
Absolutely.
Yes. Oh, 100%.
Fucking show was stacked.
I mean, insane.
Like stacked.
Insane. And
oh
like,
my God.
when I picked the topic, I was like, I haven't seen the show in 20 years. I don't know how
Dude,
it's
I
going to
couldn't
hold
tell you
up.
the last time.
You know what I mean? But it held up and held up.
Yeah,
And
I had seen the Michaels and Jericho match. I don't know, probably a couple years ago, maybe. But all the other ones I hadn't seen, and I don't know.
I mean, when you see Rey Mysterio's match go freaking like less than 10 minutes, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot what it used to be like.
Yeah? Oh, hold on. Before
You
we
know?
get to the show proper, I got some.
Right, proper?
Before we get to it, I got some pop culture and current events.
Wait,
of the
what
time
year was
period.
this? 2004?
2003.
Okay.
So this is late March 2003, and this is top movies in the box
I'm
office.
snorting 5-6 Oxycontins and 80 a day right now, and snorting an 8-ball Coke every single day.
We saw you on TNA last week.
And snorting 8 Xanax to go to sleep.
Yeah, you can see it in your face. Yeah, the fucking bed sheet ghost you were. Yeah, we saw that one.
With the bed sheet I was wearing in the match.
Yeah, the toga match between you and AJ.
Very similar time
That's what
periods.
it'll be called from that.
You're going to have a lot of the same movies and music at the time period. You ever seen The Hunted? Tommy Lee Jones and Benicio del Toro hack? No.
I don't know.
You're not-
Some hunt just came on my
The
phone.
only movie that rings a bell on this list to me is Bringing the House Down with Steve Martin and Queen Latifah.
You ever seen that one, Heck?
All right, well, why don't you not ruin the list?
No,
you know?
no,
Give it to our
Oh,
host.
it's Chicago. I mean,
What Chicago song?
no, Chicago,
No,
the
the
movie.
movie.
You never seen it, yeah. How about Head of State? Chris Rock? No?
Oh, I've seen that one.
I
Yeah.
wasn't a huge movie guy my whole life.
Yeah,
Dude, I
okay.
just wasn't.
Popular TV shows at this time period. Wanda at Large. Wanda Sykes. Shouts out to Wanda Sykes.
She was huge.
Yeah,
I love Wanda.
yeah Wanda
Yeah.
was great.
She was great on freaking that. She was like the first woman to break the barrier of like being a woman on a show and being like an equal
Wait, what show? What are you talking
on
about?
like NFL shows.
What?
Wanda Sykes, right? That's what we're talking
She was on
about.
NFL shows?
Wasn't she back in the day?
I don't know about
Who was the
that.
black lady I'm talking about? What?
Oh, man.
Oprah Winfrey?
Yeah, I
No,
don't know that.
I can't tie this shit.
Heck, they don't all look alike, but...
Pam Oliver?
Who's the old black chick? No, she's black.
So is Pam Oliver.
Yes?
Yeah, I'm like, pull up a picture of her, Gunk.
Okay.
Wanda Sykes?
You'll as soon as you see
I
it,
know
you'll
who Wanda Sykes is.
Yes, we know
Yeah,
Wanda
that's
Sykes.
her.
Yeah.
She was on...
Did she used to do sports?
No?
She didn't.
Apparently, she's an Eagles fan.
Okay.
She is an
Wanda
Eagles
Sykes
fan.
NFL.
Okay.
She's from Philly.
Yeah, I think she lives in media, so that's...
Maybe she played somebody in sports on TV.
Nope, don't think so. I know her from
She
Curb
played Pam
Enthusiasm.
Oliver, probably.
Yeah, Curb Enthusiasm, she was all in. Jesus, Zach. You ever a big Law and Order fan? 3 of the top 10 shows at this time were Law and Order. So you had regular Law and Order, SVU, and then Criminal Intent. You never watched any Law
The
and Order?
very first one.
How
I think
different
I'm
can they all be?
Well, they're just...
One was L.A., one was New York, and
Yeah,
one was
it's
like the Bahamas or
Yeah.
something.
Did you ever watch Fear Factor with Joe Rogan back in the day?
Fear Factor was great.
I mean, but you can only see so many people eat a hissing cockroach. You know what I mean? They're on like every single.
I
every
would dominate on
Hack would-
Fear Factor besides the eating shit.
Hack
Eating
would be
shit's
really
horrible.
good at Fear Factor.
I would kill
Like
it.
back in the day, obviously. No,
week.
he
You
would.
can't get hurt.
Yeah, you can't get fucking hurt, and he would eat anything.
Here's another show I think you would have dominated. Reality
Just
TV
like what's
at the
that
time.
movie on Fox? Press the button or whatever. Me and Hack would
yeah.
fucking kill that.
Oh
show.
yeah.
I think...
I hate pressing shit.
Yeah.
Hack, would you dominate Survivor? Survivor. I think you would be a really good Survivor contestant because you got the laws of power. You could do the challenges, right?
Yeah, you can do the physical stuff.
you
At
can
least
do the
back in the
physical-
day.
Yeah, back in the day. We're talking 2003 here. Maybe not
Hack
TNA.
would've killed
Hack.
Survivor.
I think you would have been
Yeah,
good at
Well, Hack
Survivor.
would have been
Not
like
drunk.
Yes,
The Rock.
yes.
No drugs, dude. No alcohol.
You'd be like
no
Jack
drugs.
Black in Tropic Thunder.
I will literally suck your dick right now.
For what?
It's my jelly beans.
For that 6-pack of Budweiser.
The other top shows at the time were American Idol. American Idol was dominating.
Huge.
Yeah, it was.
19 million viewers a week for
Wow.
American Idol. Think about that.
I mean, it was the
Dude,
first of its kind.
Yeah. Well, how many years in is it? That was at
it's
that
probably a
Like 4-ish, I
couple.
would say.
Yeah.
All right, so it was
I wanna
huge.
say- I wanna say it came out like 99.
Harry Underwood, Harrywood.
Carrie Underwood.
Underwood.
Her too, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Wanda Sykes was the NFL commissioner.
Jesus, man, where are you? I think that
Sykes was the NFL commissioner.
I think that hit from Holtz last week has sent him into another dimension.
Yeah,
The first
literally.
season of American Idol was 2002. So
Okay.
this was the second
Second
year.
Who won?
The first one was what? Ruben Studdard?
No, I think Justin, right? Was it the guy with the
No,
poofy
you
hair?
guys
He
know.
had the gunk hair. Justin Guarini and
Who won it? Who won it that year,
The
Alan?
very first season?
Yeah, I'm going to say Justin.
Or the year we're talking about?
Justin.
Justin
Any Justin.
and Kelly Clarkson. I think it was Kelly Clarkson, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
The very
Yeah, was
first.
that a picture of her?
Yeah, just Google American Idol winners or first winners. Or
Let me go
whatever.
I
now.
know he's doing that.
I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you about a current event. Do you remember the Space Shuttle Columbia disaster that happened?
What was it?
7 astronauts.
What do you
killed,
mean? We burn up fucking trying to take off.
Burned on takeoff.
Because an O-ring. I know exactly what it was. Too. It was an O-ring on our fucking fuel tank.
And they grounded the NASA program, Space Shuttle,
For like 10 years.
For 2 years.
2? No. I thought that was longer.
So Kelly Clarkson won in 2002.
Nice.
And Carrie Underwood won in 2005.
Wow. Okay.
What about my boy Ruben?
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 I'm sorry for
Ruben
2000
Studdard.
I'm sorry for
Somebody fact check
2004.
me on the
Yeah,
O-ring
yeah,
thing,
Ruben
'cause
Studdard was
I'm
03.
99% sure it was the O-ring.
The Billboard charts this week, the top 10, it's a lot of the same ones from the prior, but I gotta say this, and
Right.
your boy, fuck your boy R. Kelly, Ignition.
Toot.
We've gone over that the last couple times that's ran up there. Ignition Remix was number 2 song in the country. The number 1 song in the country was Into Club by 50 Cent. This is prime 50 here. 50 was killing it at this point. So, as far as sports, Syracuse won the NCAA tournament that year. That was a
freshman. Freshman Mello.
That was freshman Mello, Jerry McNamara, Hakeem Warwick. One of those teams I feel like
Hakeem Warwick from Philly.
yeah, I feel like everybody remembers that team, that Syracuse run in
Did I ever tell you
2003.
guys when I lied to Taz and told him I was from Syracuse just to fuck with him?
Yes,
that
you
I
told me
went
this
to
before.
Syracuse?
You said you were a Syracuse quarterback back in the day, but you got kicked off the
Yeah,
team.
selling steroids or something. I just wanted to fuck with him because
What?
he was from there.
You're a liar. I've never known you to be a liar, but that was one lie that you did.
A worker and a liar are two different things.
I was working.
Yeah, you were just working Taz there. So sorry, Taz, that Hack lied about being a Syracuse quarterback to you, bud. But that's not true. This show, man, oh man.
Well, isn't he from Syracuse?
Taz, I think, is from
Buffalo?
Red Hook.
Oh no, there was a reason I did Syracuse and him. I think he went to Syracuse.
Okay.
Maybe.
This was live from
Maybe I was
Safeco
fucking with
Field
somebody else.
in Seattle, Washington, and
And that was like a brand new stadium at that point, pretty much.
54,000.
Yeah, pretty new stadium at the time. And the show opened up with Matt Hardy as the Cruiserweight champ, taking
Yeah,
on
tell
Rey
us the
Mysterio
background
Jr.
of that. Of why Shannon, where's Jeff? Are they tag team
They're
yet?
not tag team, they're split brands. So this is when the brand split happened in 2002. And Jeff Hardy's on Raw at this point.
No, the brand split when I was there.
It
No.
originally split in 2002. That was the
Yes.
first time they did the brand split. It was 2002. Because you had all this wealth of talent because WCW, ECW.
Was there
were
the draft?
There was a draft then too,
Okay.
yes.
Is that how they got split?
Yes.
Okay.
And they've done the draft concept a couple different times back and forth over the years. But this is the original one. So they split the Hardys up. Jeff is on Raw. And Jeff actually requested at this point, he was shortly out of WWE a couple months later, but he actually
That's
asked...
what Ty was saying. Who knows what the deal was actually going with it.
He actually asked WWE for every other weekend off at this point because he was trying to focus on his music career, and he was punting a lot of dollars for them and opportunity by taking weekends off of bookings. They actually gave it to him to try to placate him a little bit, but he wasn't long for WWE. He got fired for personal issues, I believe, at this point, a couple months
But
later.
people got to remember too that you were running every day of the week back then.
You're running 5 at least,
Yeah.
you know, and it's a tough schedule.
It was
So
rough.
he wanted to take off time. Matt was doing this gimmick of version 1, Matt Hardy version 1, And Shannon, who he had done a lot of stuff with Omega back in the day, down south, down in the Carolinas, was one of his boys. So Shannon's basically his second. He's taking some bumps. He's his lackey.
Yeah.
And it's a great gimmick. And Matt would have the Matt facts pop up on the screen with the little facts on the screen. And it was a great character.
All right.
And Matt was really developing this great heel persona.
Oh, well, and so then it actually kind of fit because he's done the other character. Then he went to the Delete dude too. So it was Delete version 5.
That was like 15 years later.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but still, it's kind of like that. That's his third. That's technically his third character, then, right?
Pretty much. I mean, you have the Hardy Boy character. You have this version 1.0,
and Delete.
then Delete. So he's.
And then you can't now, dude. That's pretty smart. Like to come do that Delete thing when your brother's having problems staying in the company. You know what I mean? And you got to
He wasn't doing Delete in WWE. He started that in the Indies.
He started that in the Indies and TNA later, years later. But you're saying, as far as like reinventing
yeah, but didn't
himself.
he go? Yeah, just reinventing your character.
Yes, and Matt was certainly able to do that, and this was cool. This was such
good shit.
This was
like
such
Cactus stuff.
This was such a fun opener. I enjoyed the energy that they both brought. Rey Mysterio, maybe the best guy you could ever have open up a show. You know what I mean? As far as an opening match wrestler, just all action.
Well, for this card.
I love his,
I know that. That's what I was like, Ray opening.
I love his Daredevil outfit here. It was a cool fit, and he did a lot of superhero stuff over the years at WrestleManias. I guess my one beef with this match is that it just wasn't long enough. Like, I would have
5 minutes and 37 seconds. The first 3 weren't long at all.
I know, but for a match where I'm like, man, if you gave these guys 10, this could have got up to a great level.
Dude, but just think about the fucking card that needed time.
Right.
On this
All the other
show,
guys
like,
on there, they're like, Ray, get your shit in and get the fuck out of there.
And it was still
Let's
3
forget
and a half.
about how good it was.
And it was still great for what it was.
But it was still 3.5 hours.
Oh, yeah. No, this is a long show.
So, like, that's like, dude.
And you had a lot of matches that needed to go 20. You know what I mean? You had like 5 matches that had to go 20. This match, though, I mean, just really good stuff. Ray got the 619, but Shannon tripped him up, and then there was a twist of fate for a near fall. They went up to the top rope for a splash mountain. Ray reversed that for a Rana. That was a really good false. And then Ray dropkicked Matt into the 619, but Matt ducked the West Coast pop and just rolled him up for a pin, holding on to the ropes.
Like, what?
I didn't think that was
what just happened?
I didn't think that was going to be the finish.
No,
but
no way.
For a 5-minute match.
But it's the start of freaking Vince could never have he didn't like clean finishes on like certain guys. You know what I mean? He didn't think that like you could lose clean. You know what I mean? So, all right, well, we're going to have the guy grab the ropes, and then we'll go to a couple other finishes, too, later.
Well,
they did that with this.
Well, this entire match was cheating
Well,
for
that's
the
his
whole
whole
5
gimmick.
minutes.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah,
Like,
but that's
Shannon
just him
Moore-
trying to get heat.
Yes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, Shannon Moore fucking got himself involved like 6 different times in a 5-minute match.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
All behind the ref's back, too. The spots made sense. and
Oh, yeah,
everything.
they were fine. I mean, it's a little bit too much cheating, if you ask me, in a 5-minute match.
But it's like they were trying to make a point the whole time.
Yeah.
Like Ray's
It
going
was-
to lose.
he's gonna
but
get
they're
screwed.
Right, screwed.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you didn't catch it this time, we're going to throw a couple more cheats in there, too.
And
Right.
then the pin is a cheat pin because he's on the
Yeah.
rope.
But
Yeah.
for a 5-minute match, I enjoyed the shit out of this. Like, I can't give this anything
It was
less.
boom, 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 and a couple of the ones with Ray jumping off the ropes, landing on his shoulders.
Dude,
Was that
yeah.
So I never seen the one spot that they did before.
Dude, yeah, he like leapfrogged him to the ropes and then jumped on his
the
fucking neck.
I was
Yeah.
like, nice.
I give this 3.5 stars. I would give it way more if it was more, but this was super fun. Ollie?
I'm gonna give it 3. Yeah, really, really solid. Definitely probably would have went higher if it was a little bit longer, but yeah, 3's good.
Hack?
I can't give them more than like a 1.5.
Wow, you're going low.
Dude, they went 5 minutes.
I know, but I still love
more than
5.
that. 5 minutes. I felt jolted.
Yeah. Ty?
4.
4. Yeah, I mean, it was fucking really fun.
Dude, for 5 minutes, that whole thing, like, that was boom, 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 boom. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was boom, 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 boom. But to not get it, I don't know. I guess they did get the end of the story in, but the match was missing a whole middle. The whole middle where Ray's supposed to be selling.
But that's not their fault.
Well, I know it's not. Well, they don't have the time, but that's why I can't give it more than that.
I know what you're saying. It's an incomplete almost.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
For what? For what?
Yeah.
That's
they
what
got
I'm
their
taking
point over. They wanted to
for what they were
cheat.
asked to do, for what they did.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
have to agree. Yes. Well, yeah.
Up next on the show, this was originally supposed to be a tag team
I mean,
match.
'cause what are they going to do? Take 5 minutes and go in and grab a hold? Right. Yeah, let's get our shit.
It's for the
boys.
cruiserweight belt.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. Yeah.
It's like,
Oh yeah, right. They got to get everything to fuck in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Up next on the show, this was originally supposed to be a tag team match, but they realized Nathan Jones sucked so much that
I didn't even know who the fuck that guy was.
Okay, check this out.
Okay.
All right. That's
your boy?
I see the guy. Yeah.
I knew it.
Okay.
You got a Nathan Jones story?
Yo.
I fucking knew it.
So he was with the fucking K1 guys. Fucking when I first met Joe.
Really?
He was with those dudes. So
You gave him calling cards
me
too?
and fucking and the Nathan dude were sitting in fucking. We're in Wall Street. That's the name of the bar in Japan. We're downstairs in Wall Street. It's like everybody. It's like one of the places that you have to go when you go to Japan and you wrestle or whatever. Like you go to Ribera or whatever. And I'm sitting in there with fucking Nathan. He's sitting next to me, big bald motherfucker. He wasn't that ripped as he looked right down. Did you see his fucking abs?
Yeah,
He
he was
was, oh my god, yeah. Yeah, but he was a badass and fucking, I don't know, and he had some girl, I don't know, he had a couple hookers with him. And
you're exposing him. Wow.
Yeah, and it was good. Yeah, well, dude, you're in Roppongi in freaking Japan, dude. There's hookers everywhere. We fucking other girls a hooker there.
Yeah, lady boys.
Oh, yeah. Well, dude.
Whoa. Nathan Jones was not there. Nathan Jones was not with a lady boy. We're putting out this.
No,
we
it
might be
wasn't
saying
him.
this. Keep
No,
going.
it
Stop.
wasn't him, but it was the other two guys that were in K1. It was one was the boxer. He went out with it was a dude that was dressed like a chick.
Okay.
Had a
All right.
relationship with her.
Whoa.
And then fucking the dude Sean, he was a karate dude or something.
Okay.
And then he ended up going out with he afterwards.
He found a samurai sword.
I saw that too. That told me that, but yeah, fucking, that's just funny. He said,
Wow.
Do
That's
make
interesting.
make fuck with lady boys?
Okay.
I know.
All right.
I don't know. One of those itch could have been there right there with that Joe. I forgot all that dude even existed on this planet until I saw him.
So is that
today.
it? You were just
Okay.
remember sitting at a bar with him or whatever?
Yeah, sitting in Wall Street with him. He's fucking up with these two hookers or something.
Have two worse wrestlers ever gotten drunk together in Japan than you and Nathan Jones?
I don't know. He wasn't drunk that night. He was pretty boring.
But the fact remains.
This match, I can't believe that Nathan Jones was so.
Oh, I
they
can't
were
wait
so,
for Rick or somebody to put a fucking picture of Hack with a lady boy in the fucking
All right, next page.
360 bag.
So hold on.
360 tea bags, maybe.
That's fucking. Ty's on a roll tonight, dude. That's like the third hilarious scene he's said.
They were
I'm
so
really high, much higher than I thought.
They
No,
were
I'm pretty
so
funny.
concerned about Nathan Jones being able to work a
That
tag
kick that he
match.
threw was good.
It was, but they were so worried about him in this match that they made it a handicap match the night of Mania. He
Oh,
got
is that
jumped.
how that ended up like that?
Yes, he got
Because the
jumped.
show comes out, we think it's a three-way, but the show comes out, and then Albert's with him, so Ty's like, all right, well, I thought it was a three-way, but maybe Albert's just with the show.
I thought Albert was like his valet.
I know,
No.
and then it makes it look like they're in a tag match, but I don't know. It's just, that was convoluted to me.
It was, but could you imagine them the day of Mania hedging their bets on this guy and being like, yeah, he's not. Like, do you think Taker went up to them and said he's not up for it? 'Cause-
Well, I'm sure Taker was the one that said he's not going to work.
right.
Yeah, but what made it take
Better
so
believe
long?
it was the Taker.
I know, you couldn't have done something
Nobody else
the
has
week
that
before.
call. Fuck.
You know what I mean? So they decided.
Well, you couldn't have fucking like put him in the match and like destroyed him through a table and get like stretchered
See,
out
well,
or something.
well,
you know what I'm saying?
So you hide him.
Right, like
and you have him do his one kick spot for the finish.
and then just have him get fucking like buried and taken out. But I guess you don't want to kill him.
Well, but you have to also understand is that it's not like you got a shitload of great workers in the ring that can take care of him also.
No, you have Albert, right? A-Train.
Yes, Albert could work his ass off.
Right.
Right,
And-
yeah, he was easily the best worker.
Dude, I don't know.
in
This was an awesome match, honestly.
like Ty made a good, like when they went into the boss at the stretch hold, fucking what was it?
The abdominal stretch.
I was like, I can't believe I'm seeing it.
They looked like they were in there to make a point. Those dudes working the way that they worked.
It wasn't bad. Like, this match
I thought it
was
was
way better than
real-
I thought it should be.
10 times better.
Than I thought it should be.
Yeah.
And I guess my issue with it is more the booking, because it's a waste of Undertaker at WrestleMania.
But
match.
the reason why everything, I think, was because of Taker. Taker pulls him out of the match, and he's like, well, we better do something fucking good, boys.
Well, yes, not only that, and we don't have to get into the nuts and bolts of the match because, like, we're, the play-by-play or whatever like this, but Taker was, dude, those dudes, that timing that they had was fucking on point. All of them. Albert, the show, Undertaker, they were all on fucking point. Everything that they fucking did. The only problem I have is the dude, the Nathan dude coming in at the end and saving Undertaker when it's like you have two of your biggest guys in the company, other than Taker, obviously, are Show and Albert probably at that point, right?
Yeah.
And it's a 2-on-1 handicap match, and then you're putting Undertaker against them, and that really I know Undertaker's the Undertaker, but that really that should have been a fucking squash by the Big Show and Albert, realistically.
I thought it was. When he covered Albert super fast in the beginning, I thought it was going to be over. In the first, 15 seconds
Oh, you
of
thought
the match.
Taker was going to squash
Yeah.
that?
No, I thought it was
Ty saying
squashed the other way.
kayfabe-wise, they should have squashed Taker.
If you're
okay, yes, I agree with that.
If you're the Show and Albert,
Albert's just as big as the Taker.
Yeah.
And the Show's twice as big as him.
right,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. But then at the end, you have the Nathan Jones dude come out and save the Undertaker's streak. Like, Undertaker needs that dude to and I don't even know what the streak was at that point. It could have been fucking
That was to make them 11-0.
Okay, but still, then you make kind of the Undertaker look weak by having that dude come out and save his ass.
It also should have been a DQ. He comes out in the middle of the ring right in front of the ref.
It was, but the work that they
Typical
did,
WWF.
but the work that they did, the timing, they were out to prove a point, I think. And
match was good.
And it was really fucking good. I thought it was a really good match.
Taker hit A-Train with a tombstone for the pin, and the tombstone was nice, too. He had a really
He
nice
almost
tombstone.
fucking lost him.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
His head, that looked really good. The whole thing was good.
Also, Limp Bizkit played Taker out to the ring with
Which was
Rollins.
awesome.
And they announced them as the WWE's favorite band. That's how they... Tony announced them out to the ring, but for a match, this was just fine. I'll go 2.5 stars for it. Ollie?
I don't know, man. I kind of got to give it a 3. It was pretty damn good. I mean, the booking and everything doesn't really make sense of it, like the points that Ty brought up about it. But as far as working a handicap match goes, I mean, it was pretty damn fucking good.
Yeah.
And the psychology of it, as far as, you know what I mean? The psychology of working a handicap match. So I liked it. I thought it was good.
Hack?
Dude, it was a fucking 11.
An
Only
11?
the best match I've ever seen The Undertaker in.
Oh, my God.
Except for, dude, I'm
You
telling
gotta
you.
watch Undertaker show, Mike.
Undertaker looked great. He looked fucking great in that match, man. That was fucking awesome.
This is the new worst match you've ever given your 11.
No,
on the
dude,
show.
the Ty's got him great. Fucking
Ty?
this shit was good.
Yeah, I'm at a 4. I agree. Dude, I thought that match was really good, man, considering the 3
I thought that was
opponents.
way better. I'll say that match to me was way better than Rey Mysterio's match. Way better.
Yes, it was. I mean, time difference-wise was a little bit different, but for the 3 people that were in that match,
Yeah.
the timing in which they construed and everything like that, dude, that could go really bad really quick.
And
Albert's great.
I looked it up just because I was curious. So the first time they acknowledged the streak is the year before with Ric Flair. So this is really the second time that they're even thinking about the streak.
But it still made it 11, though.
Yes, 100%, 100%. But I don't know if they even really They might have noticed. You know what I mean? I don't think they even...
Right, it wasn't really a thing.
It wasn't
until it
What did
reached,
he finally
10
go
or
to?
whatever.
How many?
He went to
did he win?
30...
30?
21.
No,
Yeah,
21. Yeah, I was going to say 23.
I was thinking what Romania he lost at.
right.
But yeah, he went 21.
So he went 21. Who beat him?
Brock.
All right.
But then he ended up losing twice.
Brock
beat him.
Surprised I didn't know Brock beat him.
I thought you would know that one.
No, Brock beat him with Heyman. Brock didn't want to beat him.
That was a Vince call
Paul
the day
wanted to beat
of.
him.
Yeah, that was a Vince call the day of.
Paul wanted to beat him.
And then Roman beat him like a couple years later.
Dude, that's the way to do business.
If somebody's
the way to do business, dude.
But if somebody's going to beat him,
wouldn't have had it any other way.
If somebody's going to beat him, Brock beating him.
Right?
Yeah.
You're not losing to a scrub.
No.
And
Paul
the dude's
was bigger than you. We got to do that one.
Yeah, Mania 30. Up next on the show was the women's title match between Victoria, Trish, and your girl Jazz. Jazz is now a trainer down at the Performance Center, Hack.
That's awesome. Great. Yeah, I love that chick.
Any memories of Jazz working with her?
Fucking just one of the guys.
One of the guys.
Dude, she's awesome.
Straight one of the guys.
It's so cool.
It's interesting, too, because ECW, I think had it survived, I wonder if they would have gotten more like work rate women's wrestling into the company, besides the fact that it was pretty much strictly just valets in ECW, right? Like Jazz was the exception. Do you think ECW would have made those inroads had they lasted to 2002, 2003, where some of the women in the stateside were starting to show off some of their talents?
Would have, if Paul Heyman was still running it, I think he definitely would have went.
Well, they
in
had
that sort
Lita
of
before
direction.
Lita.
They did, but she was more of a manager, pretty much.
Yes, at that time, but I'm just saying, like, they were more likely, those type of work women, were probably more likely to start out in ECW than in a WWE, just because of the stature in which that they were.
Right.
And Paul would probably be more likely to bring them in.
And Victoria was a pretty solid hand too. You know, she was pretty good in the ring, and Trish was able to do her spots, right? Like Trish wasn't the best worker.
Trish actually looked a lot better than I remember her being.
Yeah.
In that, but dude, Jazz was way ahead of her time.
She was.
Could you imagine like her now? Like
she could have worked any of the boys any day of the week.
She was way ahead of her fucking time. Like yeah.
I also love Stevie being a valet for Victoria.
I know, that was hilarious.
Stevie, the pink tights he had, it was just
his one spot he did great.
Of course he did.
He's seeking missile. That's what he is, and he knew that. He played great into it,
and he lived it up. He played it up. You know what I mean?
And he made Trish look like $1 million on that run, fucking like Bronco, fucking stunner. And it was all him.
Yo, yeah, it was amazing. It was really, really good. I mean. This match, though, wasn't really much. They didn't get a lot of time. How long did this one go, Ollie? Like
7 minutes.
Okay, yeah, it was pretty short.
Dude, it's crazy. These first matches.
It seemed longer than 7 minutes.
But these first couple matches, and even the one after it, which is like the triple tag match, like if you notice, like these guys are working. Like there's no down selling. There's no.
It's WrestleMania, baby.
No, but they're also
the
like
next
trying to get
match. Totally, the three-way tag match. That's fucking boom, 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 boom.
But Ray and Matt are 5 minutes. Like there's no selling in that. You're going. The
girls kind of
The Taker match. What, Ollie? How long did the Taker match go? 10.
9:42.
Yeah.
Okay, but they were like boom, boom, boom. This match was like, dude,
they
there's
got
no.
in 10 minutes.
There's no. Yeah, they did. I actually thought it would have been longer. But like this was boom, boom, boom. After the first 3 matches, I looked. There was a half hour going on the pay per view. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like
it was better
they were
back then.
working.
I like that style. I think it's also a card structure that like. It makes sense to me. It peaks later in the card instead of earlier.
Well, yeah, it does. But you also got to think of like the Hall of Famers. That like there's like just Vince being out there like in a match. You know what I mean? And then the fucking The Rock and fucking Stone Cold. You know what I mean? Like legends. You know what I'm saying?
The whole card is Hall of Fame.
Yeah, like
The structure. They actually structured this card. I don't even think you could have done it any better.
Well, we'll get to some of that
I don't
later.
know. It's pretty good.
I mean,
looking at the order of the matches, dude, I don't know if you could have done it any better than they
first
did.
half. I don't know if they.
I wouldn't have ended with the end, but
That's
once
what I
I
mean.
learned that Kurt had the title, I didn't know that Kurt had the title. I was like, well, why are they ending with this?
I don't know if I would have ended with that main event, but we'll get into that later.
You can't end with Hogan and
No, Rock.
Could you imagine
Rock
the place?
Austin.
Yeah, no, they don't. I don't think they know that because that doesn't feel good.
That's a
That
third
doesn't
time.
feel good when Austin loses.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's a different feel good with Hogan at the end. The place going ape shit like he did.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
The finish of this, though, Trish got out of the Widow's Peak.
Trish is great.
And then she kicked her for the pin and the title. So this was...
Dude, the finish, that was like a weird kick.
Yeah.
I wasn't really expecting that. I was like, that.
I didn't love this match. I think it was the weakest thing on the show, next to the Triple H match. But this, I'll go a star and a half for it. I don't think it was bad, but didn't get to any like great levels.
I'll give it a 2. It was good. Solid.
Hack.
I can't really remember any of it. I don't know, and I didn't write down anything, so I'm
abstain.
I'm gonna abstain.
Okay, Ty.
I mean, it was better than I thought it was going to end up being, but I'll give it a 2.5.
Okay. Up next on the show, this was the SmackDown Tag Team titles. 3-way match between Team Angle, Rhino and Benoit, and Eddie and Chavo. I mean, just...
Dude, wow, that talent, that ring.
Just six guys who could go.
And Eddie's running the entire thing.
Oh, he is every spot. I mean, it's so...
Yeah.
This was just constant, like you said, constant flow. A ton of great maneuvers.
I'm glad you noticed that.
Team Angle, so Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas came in as Angle's goons,
And
it was
baby, like young, not like baby
Charlie
faces, but like
Charlie looked like he was like a middle school, like fresh out of high school.
Yeah.
I
Like
didn't
right
know
there.
it was him.
Charlie.
Yeah, no buddies with him.
And it's weird because Shelton looks super young, but also hasn't aged a day.
No, he's just
Like,
he's just 3 times.
He's black.
He's just 3
Black
times
don't
as
crack.
jacked.
Yeah, well, he's
Yeah, like
just awesome, like Angle, putting them with Team Angle. Like, what a great fit. You have the 2 wrestlers with Kurt as his flunkies, but they're not really flunkies. They're badass wrestlers, and the style that they worked was perfect. Working Eddie and Chavo.
Well, you had to. Well, they have to. Well, they kind of are flunkies because neither one of them's cutting a great promo at this point.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying
so
just
that's going to
work-wise.
keep you in that role. 'Cause
No, but just
Kurt's gonna
work
be
wise,
the-
they're not like chicken shit heels.
Yes.
Okay, yes, agreed. No, they can go.
There
You
was
want them to go.
There was some really good
bad
stuff
go.
in this,
Shelton's
man.
a bad motherfucker.
I just don't love 3-way tags, especially with like.
Yes, it's stupid when the other guy's in a corner and he's tagging a guy, a neutral guy. You
That's
know?
why all 3
I
guys
hate
should
it.
be in the ring if you're going to do a 3-way tag.
I
it's just
agree.
convoluted.
Yeah, it's convoluted right there because why would you ever want to tag out if?
I'm glad somebody else said it.
It just doesn't. I don't know. The psychology of that doesn't make sense.
Did
But
you notice when fucking Eddie took Rhino and put him in his gut and made Rhino put him into his own corner so he could tag Benoit?
I saw that spot. Yeah.
Eddie literally took Rhino and put Rhino in his gut and backpedaled and took Rhino with him to go into his own corner so Benoit could tag into fucking Rhino. I was like, that's fucking hilarious. Like, and Eddie was just controlling the whole fucking
Chavo did that
But it
too
was
at one point with Shelton,
With
where he did
Shelton.
the blind
Oh,
tag
did
to him.
you think it was
Yeah.
choppy?
What?
The match, the chop, like real chop. I thought it was super.
rushed.
I thought it was like guys. To me, I felt that guys were getting in there and trying to get their shit in.
Yeah, it was
It's
rushed.
like because when you see certain guys that are hitting each other at the same time, then something's wrong. Like if you're
Yeah, like
squaring
both
up,
guys going to kick each other at the same
it happened
time.
3 different times during the match when nobody's really in control until, all right, I'll be the one that sold that punch instead of the other guy.
Well, it was Eddie
And then you
Benoit
just go
and
with it.
Eddie Rhino, and there was another one that happened, and they were kind of dragging Shelton and Charlie along a little bit, even though they were the champs. Like I felt
Well,
like.
those 2 ain't going in there and calling anything. They're just like, all right, boys, whatever you want me to do, I'm
Well,
here.
no, but Eddie
They're
got
young
in there.
boys there.
Eddie got in there a couple times, and I guess he took Rhino out. Like I said, the
Yeah.
one time we got Benoit in there and said, "Okay, let's me and you do this." And then there was another time where they backed into the corner, and Chavo was about to tag in, and Eddie tagged in.
You're right,
And he
yeah.
was like, "No, you know what I'm saying." So Eddie was trying to take control of that whole fucking situation.
He was in the ring. Yeah, the more I think here, but you're right. The more I think about it,
I think he was a little late on the frog splash that broke up the pin, and
I
then
thought that was pretty good. And
He was pretty far away, I thought.
Yeah.
And Sheldon actually gave him, that was pretty good timing, I thought. And Sheldon was about to hit the ropes, but he kicked him underneath, and he actually waited the pin because he saw Eddie out of the corner of his eye trying to
There's
get
a
up.
little hesitation.
Yeah,
there.
he didn't cover him right away. He was hovering over him, and he saw him, and then he was like, boom, yeah, and he fucking...
All right, Ty's on tonight.
Rhino came in and he gored Charlie and Chavo, but then Eddie threw him out, and Shelton stole the pin.
That was a good finish.
You like that? I didn't.
I
Yes.
loved it.
You loved it.
I really like
I
the
didn't
finish, too.
I hate the stealing pins. Just do something to get the
I
win.
don't because it made sense.
I thought it made perfect sense to what was going on in the match.
Because
I was very into this.
Because out of the other 2 tags, those 2 aren't supposed to win. Even though they're the tag champs, they're not supposed to win that match. So they're supposed to steal that win.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
No,
Yeah, it's when you have a non-title. Back in the day, if it was a non-title match, whoever had the title always lost.
this didn't have
Because
great.
it was a non-title match.
Like at that point, even though Sean and Charlie are the tag champs, there's no reason that they should win a match against Eddie and Chavo
Straight
and
up.
Benoit and Ryan.
Yeah.
Let's just be neutral in the whole thing in the finish.
I thought this was a lot of fun action. Didn't have a lot of great heat and was kind
It
of
was
just rushed.
scattered to me.
No, but it
So-
was like the other matches that were
Yes.
like you said, trying to get your shit in. It was like, dude, we don't have that much time.
Front half of the
Nobody's
card.
selling a thing.
Right?
Yeah,
So this is the front half of the card, and now we're getting to the back half. For this match, I'm just going to go 2.5 stars for it. It wasn't bad, wasn't anything great. Ollie?
I'll give it a 2.
Hack?
The finish was really good, so it's going up to 3.5 for me.
Okay. Ty?
I got 3.
All right. Now, here we are. This is the start of the fucking... any one of these matches could have been a main event, pretty much. I mean, but maybe not the Triple H Booker T match, but this one...
You fucking hate Triple H.
I do.
It's what we do.
It's what we do. I'll get to him. I'll rip him pretty big here. Shawn Michaels taking on Chris Jericho. This match was just... these two guys went out here trying to steal the show. 100%.
What did you think of the crowd here? What did you think of the crowd in all 3 of these matches?
Wait. All the main event matches,
Yeah.
we'll say?
Oh, yes.
The two matches they were most into, by far, were Hogan, McMahon, and Austin Rock.
I don't care about the most into or certain occurrence, but where was the crowd? Were these crowds in these 3 50-50, 60-40, one guy? I mean, sometimes I'm shocked at how Jericho's getting pops during this match when he's doing something. You know what I mean? He's got a lot of people in that crowd on his side.
I
you know
would
what I'm
say
saying?
that is 60-40 Sean.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
It's not 70-30.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
I would say it's 60-40 Sean.
And I expected it to. My point is, I expected it to. It just goes to show you how over Jericho is even this early.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
What
And
it
all
also-
something's over.
What it also shows you is a lot of audience turnover, too, because this was Michael's first WrestleMania since 1998, so he hasn't worked Mania in 5 years.
And where are they on the planet?
They're in Seattle.
Very close to who trained.
Jericho.
Okay.
So
and also too with
Pacific
the fans.
Pacific Northwest.
Yes, could have something to do with that the certain fans coming from the heart fucking.
But Jericho
train.
was a straight up heel and Michaels was a straight up babyface. Neither guy was working different than that in this match.
I felt like Jericho kept trying to work heel, but it was almost like he was getting over.
I kind of feel that way too.
The only time, the times I felt Sean was getting his most was like his pump ups, like his get ups, like it was like his revival, his whatever. But even when Jericho was doing his moves, it was like, okay, like he was still like he got it like. Every time he put the walls of Jericho on him, there was a pop. Like every time, like he did the lion salt, it was a pop.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But like every other thing wasn't necessarily because he was putting the heat on Sean, and then Sean would get the rise when he would do his baby comeback.
Yeah, but fuck, ties on tonight. Dude. That's exactly how I would describe what happened.
I love the spot where Jericho kips up and then Sean did. That was like my favorite spot of this match. I was
Dude,
like,
Sean was kipping
coming.
up like he did it again,
Yeah,
and
he did.
he barely had shoulders down. He kept up like a mother.
They did a lot of really good reversal spots too. A ton of pinning combination reversals out of that. Jericho went for a Rana that was blocked, or Sean went for a Rana with the walls, and then Sean got to the ropes on that. And there was another one. There was a double arm backbreaker from Jericho, and then Sean's going for the super kick. He comes out of the corner, and they did like a weird crossbody and just punching him down. Jericho hit him in the back, and Michael's selling the back all. Pretty much when Michaels made his comeback, it's all back.
Well, yeah. Well, he's playing his role. He's babyface selling.
Yeah.
I don't think he did it as bad as
The Triple H match, the one we watched.
Yeah, I don't think it was as bad. Like Jericho was hitting him in the back, but he wasn't like crippled by it.
Sean went for a sweet chin music. Jericho ducked that, and we got another Walls of Jericho. That could have been the finish right there. And I think fans kind of maybe bit a little bit into thinking it could have been.
The second wall?
Yeah, but then he got to the ropes, and then
It should have been.
Jericho's just going nuts at this point. Sean super kicked him, and that was a 2 count, so that got people
Or
with the
that
falls.
should have been.
Then Jericho threw Sean into the corner. Sean got out of his suplex, and he just gets him for a roll-up for the finish. How long did this one go, Ali?
This one was 22 and a half.
This felt like it was the longest thing on the
It
show.
felt 40.
It was the longest match out of all of the bottom half of the card.
Okay, so it was the longest match on the show. I didn't love this as much as I probably did back in the day, but the work in this was super, super solid and a fun match. Jericho does the post-match fake hug, kick him in the balls, which I absolutely loved.
At the end, it was the best.
That
Yeah, I love the ending.
end where Jericho, even though he loses, he still gets over for doing what he did, and he gets over for having the match with Michaels at Mania. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is a big stepping stone for him, I think, at this point.
Well, he actually closed out Mania the year before in Toronto as champion. He was heel champion. He took on Triple H. But nobody remembers it. They closed the show out in Mania 18
So
because, hold on, the reason why no one remembers that is because Rock Hogan was on that show and did not main event it.
All right, so then where did the belt go to? Kurt then?
No, Triple H.
I
No,
know, but after Triple H, did Kurt hold it?
No.
until
Two
different belts.
WrestleMania?
No. There
Alright.
were one belt at this point. So what happened, Hack?
Okay, nice.
is
I'm on to something here.
Triple H, the next month, Hogan at Mania outshines everything. So they turn
Which
Hogan.
they don't expect.
They turned Hogan babyface, and he beats Triple H for the belt the next month. So Triple H has his miraculous comeback in 2002,
Wow.
and Hogan out-politicked him for the belt with his comeback and takes it from him. So Hogan's champion for not a long period of time because he can't, hold it down the belt or whatever. I think he loses it to Taker, and eventually they end
And
up
they're
doing.
still working a lot of events.
Yeah, and
Not like now. You don't see, guys take all of you won't see them on TV for a while.
right. It was different back in 02.
Yeah.
So it went to Taker, and then I think The Rock, and then Brock. Brock beat The Rock for the belt, and then they did
All this in 1 year?
all this in the span of like 6 months.
Yikes.
You know what I mean? It's a different era back then. For a match, though, I didn't love this, but it was still really good work. I'm going to go a hair under 4. I'll go 3 3/4 for this. Ollie?
I'll give it like a 4. I mean, it was really fucking good. Probably a little bit long, I think. Which leads to a little bit probably overselling in the match. But I mean, it was really fucking good. I mean, it's Sean pretty much showcasing why he's like considered one of the best ever.
And Mr. WrestleMania.
Yeah, like he's just awesome. And Chris was great too. 4 is about good.
Hack?
But dude, I watch like a match like this because it's from 20 years ago. But I really got stuck in this match. That's why I ended up talking about the crowd. Because in my head, I'm like, I know this match is going to be great. You know what I mean? So I'm like half-ass watching the match, and I'm half-ass like watching the crowd reaction. You know what I mean? Because I was honestly, because what got me watching it was I was shocked how over Jericho was at this point in the ring with Sean.
Right.
You know, so freaking a 10.
A 10?
No, I didn't fucking really. I was watching. The crowd gets a 10.
The crowd gets a 10. And
I don't care about the match.
Jericho's star? Were you left thinking he's a bigger star in your head?
Yeah, watching this, yes. Then I remember because how many years had he been there? You think at this point?
He had been there for 4 years at this point.
4 years, and he was and in his third year, he was the last match in WrestleMania.
Yes.
Yikes!
Yeah,
That's why he's
So
my
I
favorite.
wasn't watching that.
Yeah.
That's why it's not clicking in my head.
Yeah, Jer-
Oxy 80s.
Yeah, I was freaking me and Dolly.
What do you
I was
do?
shacked up with a girl half my age, a gorgeous blonde.
Wrestling wasn't your
She's half my
priority.
age. Was she gorgeous, Ty? Dolly? Rachel?
Were you with her then?
Yeah.
In 03?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was still living in Lawrence Road. I still had the house on Lawrence Road.
Yeah, she was cute.
Ty, what do you give it?
Yeah, she was cute. die to fuck her. That girl was gorgeous.
Been
Half
there.
my age.
Been there.
I was
Done. Just
before
because
she
she was
was
half your age,
22.
that's why you think so.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah,
the
dropping her
planet.
off at high school. No, I'm kidding.
Jesus Christ.
She was
Community
22.
college.
Take it easy, Jerry Lawler.
She was 22. Whoa! Don't be smirching fucking the case.
Sorry for the string.
Wow!
You and R. Kelly have more in common than that song, apparently.
What do you give it, Ty?
Can I get a toot toot?
No.
Can I get a beep?
No.
It was a little long for my liking, and I really didn't like the finish. I gotta give it a 3.
Mama moving
3.
that body.
Up next was Limp Bizkit performing another song. Were you a big Limp
Dropping
Bizkit
you off
fan?
the preschool toot.
Nah, that was a little too like bang.
Not your kind of
that's
music.
that's
I like
Seattle
that second
sound.
song.
That wasn't big.
Song sucked. Yeah, it wasn't their prime stuff.
That was some other good player people that came out of
Then
Seattle.
we got the Miller Lite chicks.
I fast forwarded.
I mean, what garbage this was. I was a fan of the Coors Light twins over the Miller Lite chicks. Remember the Coors Light twins and twins?
I was hoping Flair was going to come out and just start dropping elbows on all that. That would have been the greatest thing ever.
So up next on the show was the Raw World Title match
Or
between.
come out with like a bottle of booze and then just shack up with the girls.
This was between Triple H and Booker T, and in the build for this match, they got pretty racist as fuck. They basically were doing straight racism. Triple H said, people like Booker don't get to be champion, and he came from stealing and dancing instead of being a real champion. They went straight racist here, and they also... They did. They really did. And they bring up Booker T's background, how he was in jail, which was a shoot.
Great picture.
And they do all this shit where it's like, they're going so far with this, and then you do the fucking finish you do, and you don't give the belt to Booker. Not only that, but he lays there like a goof. They treated Booker T like a complete jobber in this match. This is among the worst builds to a match that they've ever done. And just, I mean, it's fucking racist, and I fucking hated this finish. I hated this match. The finish of this, terrible, man. Awful.
Gog, what do you think?
I think it sure doesn't help the allegations that Triple H doesn't book black talent correctly currently. That he just buried Booker T in a racist angle at WrestleMania is kind of insane. And also, the finish is insane too, because he hits him with the pedigree and he's laying there for like a minute before
I'm
he pins
shocked.
him. So he just you couldn't have even buried him more. You know what I mean? He's laying there for like 40 minutes before he gets pinned. It's insane. I don't understand.
I was like, what the hell is going on here? It's like, I was like, did he get hurt?
No.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, did he just tell the ref he was hurt or fucking something? But then he goes and puts his arm up like that, and I don't know what he's saying. Book did have his hand up like that for a second.
I mean, you just straight up jobbed Booker here. And this was Triple H's MO a lot with some of the talent brought in from other companies. RVD, Scott Steiner, Booker T, Goldberg, all these guys.
He's getting his orders from somebody, dude.
Triple H is making the calls here, man.
That 20 years ago?
Yes. He was already with Steph at this point.
Everything.
He was already with Steph at this point, and I'm not saying he's not a competent. Look, did he botch spots? No, he never botched spots, right? He wasn't that kind of a worker. But he had these methodically paced matches that were not very creative, and he just fucking buried people. And then this is a prime example of one of them. And I know people try to justify it over the years, people like Bruce Pritchard and stuff, where it's like, well, we're bringing in Goldberg, so we want to keep the belt on Triple H and have the chase with the... That's a bunch of bullshit. Just give Booker T the moment here, and you can switch the belt over.
And don't have him lay there for fucking 30 seconds before you cover him.
Right. I mean, that's a complete burial.
Off of one of your finishes when there's everybody else is getting 3 finishes from somebody before they get pinned.
Yeah.
In the show. That was another point about finishes.
Complete burial here.
And the way that they're flapping the other belt around, they could have easily had Booker win, hold it maybe a month or two, and then Triple H drop it. Like, okay, finally I got the belt back. Oh no, another WCW guy. That's storytelling in within itself. It's like he just got it back from one of the WCW guys. He has to fucking, and then another one comes.
Yeah, so but how do you explain that when I'm there in 2008, Booker's all hail King Booker and over is like God.
Well, it's a different time, man.
4 years later?
Yeah, but think about that gimmick.
That gimmick was something different. This is babyface Booker. That's a heel character. Booker found that voice, and Booker was able to break the glass ceiling.
Think about that gimmick for a second, Hack.
Yeah. What, the black guy that's a king?
Are you saying it's stereotypical? It's a joke?
Hail King Booker! All hail King... Isn't that not
I thought he
stereotypical?
started that.
I think he did, but...
But... Is that not kind of like a...
I'm going to have to ask him about that.
Him being all
I
hail...
love King Booker.
All
I
hail,
did too. I love King Booker gimmick.
I don't doubt it, but that's a little bit court jester-ish to me, if you ask
All
me.
right. No, I know where you're coming from. I just never seen it like that.
I
know what you're
really
saying,
did.
Ty.
I never really did until we were just talking about that. You know,
Like,
what I'm
he
saying?
didn't get the belt until he did that goofy shit. It wasn't on serious Booker T, the wrestler, in
right.
WWE.
It was like, okay, now we're gonna give it to this dude.
Because he's making us laugh.
Right, whatever, like,
Yeah.
Something stupid bullshit like that. Like, why not this Booker T and why that Booker T?
Right. What changed in the time?
You know what I was? Yeah.
Well, when did WCW go under? 2 years.
2001.
So the Booker was saying it was there as long as Jericho was there.
No, Jericho there was two more years than Booker T was, but Booker T was there for 2 years. He was established. You know what I mean?
They did enough to make him a #1 contender to fucking Triple H.
And he was over. I mean, he was over.
Well, yeah, but he's going to the #1 contender to get buried like that in the match.
Wait, can we do some math here? When did Triple H start dating Steph, and when did Jericho join the company?
1999.
Okay, is when Jericho joined the company.
Yep.
When did Triple H and Steph start dating?
99.
Okay, so then that makes sense because Triple H started going. He was going in the creative meetings with Vince when Vince knew about them dating. He didn't. I think Vince didn't know for for a while. So that makes sense. Triple H wasn't able to bury Jericho because
He tried damn well to bury Jericho a number of times when Jericho was there too.
Yeah, but he wasn't as He wasn't. He hadn't been in those creative meetings as long. So
Was Steph dating Jericho?
No.
no.
That's where I thought he was going to.
No, he just
Kayfabe.
There was a lot of stuff with guys with long blonde hair that he made a lot of other guys. Test cut his hair. He made a lot of other stuff with him, but this match sucked. Ollie, what do you give this match? I'm giving this. This is getting a negative star. This is what I'm giving negative stars for.
No,
this
I was
shit.
talking about Test and his wife.
Oh, Steph. That wasn't a shoot. I don't think. Yeah.
It was.
What do you give this, Ollie?
They worked back.
I mean, they really didn't do anything.
I wish I could still ask Andrew.
But it what? I don't know. I don't think it was as bad as you think it is.
Because of the racism in the burial, not the
mean,
work. The work was just whatever. It was pedestrian.
Yeah, the work was all right. I mean, the finish. Yeah, the finish is kind of stupid.
Do you remember what to you was the beginning of the finish?
Huh?
Do you remember what the beginning of the
remember
finish
what
was?
the end of the finish was.
Do you remember how Booker got outside the ring? And then they went in and they did the finish?
It was the Harlem Hangover.
You talking about the flare?
Booker went for his scissor kick when he
went
did the
out.
front against the ropes.
I think he got hurt. I think he legitimately got hurt on that spot.
I hate. To me, that was the beginning of their home for me, and I hated it that Booker's going for the scissor kick while he's standing against the ropes. Hated that spot.
Well, Booker
You
did a
would never
lot.
go for
Booker
the
did
scissor
a lot
kick
of.
in that situation.
Booker did a lot of things with that bum knee, and then other times he couldn't do anything with the knee.
But that's everybody.
What do you give it, Ollie?
I'll give it a 2.
Hack.
Flare bumping was great.
Flare bumping was great.
Now, was that a screw up? Why was he up there twice like that in a row? Was that a clutch?
No, I think he was.
Did they double clutch?
I think he
that?
was trying to feed him.
Yeah.
I thought maybe there was a double clutch there that I missed. I don't know. I thought it was a typical Hunter match. It's like a 3.5.
Okay. Ty. 3. Up next on this show, this is a sports entertainment classic. Vince McMahon taking on Hulk Hogan.
Cut, ripped, chiseled, and jacked. Oh my God, Vince's traps. are so huge.
I mean, he is on everything at this point.
And I figured he's 80 right now, so if he might have been like 57, 58 right here.
And the Hulkster's in his 50s. You have a combined 100 years of age.
Dude, Vince is on so much gas.
Yes.
I wouldn't even imagine how much that would cost him now after we bombed Iran, how much gas he was on.
Dude, and him walk into the ring with his feet like wider than his
and
fucking shoulders was hilarious.
I mean,
he knows it too. He understands that.
He knows
being
what he's
big,
doing.
You know what I'm saying?
He is the biggest guy on the show. He's bigger than Brock. I
Dude,
mean, he's
his back is ginormous. His traps are ginormous.
His traps are so
His traps have traps. Like,
unbelievable.
And he's taking on the Hulkster here. And these guys, I mean, there is no...
Oh, and he bled. Oh my God, he bled.
This
you
match-
see all the piles he left everywhere?
This
Vince?
match is-
You guys notice that?
Of course.
How much he was bleeding? Jesus.
So this match is kind of like Fonzie and
Bill
Beulah
Alfonso.
to me. It's
Yeah.
kind of like Fonzie and Beulah, where you're like, how the fuck did they put on that great match? These two?
well,
I thought he re-gigged himself
I think
when they went out by the table.
this went 20 minutes.
the
These two
first
guys
5 was horrific.
Oh my god.
Dude, the test of strength was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Hogan tried to get his hands in. He's like, come here, grab this one. Here,
The
grab
test of
this
strength
one.
was the funniest shit I've
It
ever seen
was.
because the first
It was
time
so
Vince
bad.
wrenches and he's like, no. And then he goes back and does it. And then he doesn't wrench or anything at all. They're just sitting there holding hands.
No, literally like that.
Yeah. Until Hulk like revs up and they're like holding hands. And he does it like 3 more times. Like, Vince doesn't like wrench it anymore. Like after that, He
Yeah,
wrenches the-
Hogan's trying to walk him through it. I can hear Hogan talking to him.
Yeah.
This is
I
just...
heard a lot of people talk. Why did I hear a lot of people talking during the matches?
I love the hammerlock that they were
And he was
working.
doing it a lot
Yeah.
too.
The hammerlock that they were working and Vince doing
Oh,
like
dude,
an
how
arm
about
bar.
Vince fucking pile driving his knee into his fucking... Did you
Yes.
see that?
In his arm?
Yes.
Yeah, like Jesus Christ, Vince.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot protect yourself at all when your arm's back that way. So
No.
you're just anything you want, dude.
I mean, he landed all knee on all of it.
I
All
was
the time.
like, what the fuck, Vince?
For a couple of
he was
senior...
laying it in.
For a couple of senior citizens fighting,
told me
this
to
was
lay in.
amazing. This was Vince's punches too are the most comical fucking things you've ever seen. I mean, half of them are shoot punches and half of them
Oh,
whiff.
yeah.
It's one or the other.
And the funny thing is like how clear it is how Hogan is the best worker in this match. It's like how like you're watching Hogan be a fish out of water, like almost like it's crazy, like because like Hogan can obviously follow, great
Oh, yeah.
workers and do like all this, and like watching him trying to like. Watching him be like a total fish out of water in this is like,
begging
dude.
you, Vince. Look like we're actually in a match here.
And
Dude,
then
he
what-
was leaking though.
And then
Oh
once
my
they
God.
once they get to the outside, and then he hits Vince with the chair shot, and Vince gigs. That's when it gets turned up a notch because then Hogan starts to take over a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
So then, Vince gigs.
But
and
he
then-
gigs, then he leaves a pile of blood here with like 15 big drips. Then there's another pile of like 15 big drips like 3 feet away. Then he goes in the ring late. I think he double gigged. I think he re-gigged somewhere.
Well, how about fucking Hugo Jonovich gigging, taking the chair shot
Dude,
from Hogan?
the Spanish announce table guy getting
You got the
chair
Spanish
shot.
announcer gigging.
That is phenomenal.
great booking, amazing booking right
I
there.
don't understand why.
Because it's fucking Hogan and Vince. You got to do everything.
I
for
know,
it.
but I just don't get it. Why?
Because
Because you always take out the Spanish announce table, so why not take out the announcer?
Has anybody ever seen? Well, they don't even. Do they have the Spanish table
Yeah,
there
they
still?
still
that
do, and
close?
they're still the first table to go.
I know, but do they ever bump one of the
No,
Spanish
that
guys?
was the first time I had ever seen. Have you ever
Great.
seen that?
No, it was a great spot.
I
it
mean,
was
was that
fucking-
Vince fucking shooting on the dude?
No.
Maybe.
Well, did the dude? Did he still have his job?
He's like,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
you're not getting fired, but you're taking a chair shot.
Nah,
You
but
need
maybe
to
you
get-
should-
I need $500 more bucks in your bank.
Yeah.
Color.
Yeah, we need color. I don't know.
We need color. Vince just gonna rub your head against his.
So
Dude,
then
Vince
fucking
is leaking, dude.
Vince knocks Hogan out with some stiff chair shots here. Like these chair shots were fucking stiff.
Well, Hogan laid a couple stiff ones
Yeah,
on
he
his
was
back.
wrapping it around
He
his
did.
back pretty good.
So yeah, because Vince wants it that way
Yeah.
too. Though Vince has told me to fucking when I didn't hit the retard. He goes, dude, he's a big boy. You can fucking kill him.
Vince gets a ladder out, and you're like, what the fuck? Why is Vince McMahon getting a ladder?
I was loving it. I was loving it.
Vince gets a fucking ladder out.
I know, but him going all the way to the top and then stepping over and going on the third step from the top. Literally, he's like a foot. He's like a foot on top of like the fucking table.
Well, he's not going to go from the other end.
I know, but he should have went from the top, higher up on the ladder.
He still drops a leg off the ladder on Hogan through the table.
And he took care of. He took the whole bump himself.
Oh,
His
yeah.
leg barely even touched Hogan.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon did a leg drop through a table at a WrestleMania off a ladder. What the fuck?
After gigging the fucking Mexican announcer.
So then Hogan's back in there, and it's only a 2 count, and then you get maybe, I think this might be one of the best
camera shots ever.
shots in wrestling history. Vince goes and gets a lead pipe from out under the ring, and the camera work that catches Vince McMahon looking over the ring apron with
the smirk on his face.
Yes.
And the blood.
I mean, he's literally like the devil incarnate.
knows.
And
He
that
knows,
is the
dude.
money
Facials,
shot.
baby.
That's the fucking money shot right there. Vince, that is among the best camera shots of all time.
Yeah.
They're fighting over the pipe.
But you gotta have respect in him too. I don't care.
For knowing.
But yes. You know what I'm saying? All right, he's been around he's been around the business and everything his whole life, but just for him to get out there and do that at this age in his life, fucking dude, the guy.
For that, you would think he'd be able to throw a
It's
punch
not
better.
even hit for me. It's not even him like doing the physical work. It's the timing he has with his facials on absolutely everything is like so spot on. Like it's better. It's better than all the workers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
it always has been. Like, it's actually unbelievable how good he really is at it.
Yeah, his facials are great.
So then,
You're fired. When he used to do that was the best ever.
then in comes Roddy Piper for a fucking run-in. And the funny thing about this, too, is when
what shoot's going on here?
Well, Piper hadn't been in the company for 7 years at this point.
The crowd fucking exploded.
Well, it was a total surprise, right? Nobody knew this was happening. This was totally kayfabe, kept from everybody. And it's funny,
Which is hard.
when we had the idea, when Joey had the idea for you to do the run-in on the Sabu match, and we had joked about it before, I joked with him, I said, it'll be like Piper running in on Vince and Hogan. You're running with Sabu.
I was way more over than him.
But you were as fat as Piper.
Oh, I was.
Piper was fat here,
Oh
man.
my God, I was so fat last year.
Jeez, Piper.
Like the Invisible Man would have beat me in like 10 seconds last year.
Not this
Not
year.
if you gave him a Yokozuna.
So Piper ends up hitting Hogan, and then Vince got a 2 count off that, and the ref's not going to let Vince use the pipe, so Vince throws him
That was
out.
weird.
Right after everything else, you draw the line here,
It's a no DQ, man. It's a street fight. Like,
but it's just to set up the heel ref coming out, and the heel ref
yeah, but you
coming
could have
out.
bumped the ref.
You could have done something else. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like why would he prevent? You know what I'm saying? That was fucking stupid logic.
So Vince does more pipe shots to Hogan, and he drops a leg on him, and that's a 2 count. And Hogan starts hulking up here.
And the crowd fucking is berserk.
going ape shit.
I think it's the
Holy fuck. You know what? They were like, oh my God, we might never see this again. Dude, actually, I get fucking goosebumps right here. The crowd, I couldn't believe, like, they were so there for it.
Dude,
I think
it
it was
was
the peak of the show.
it was
was
fuck,
like-
yeah. Oh, 100%. It was fucking bonkers.
Yeah.
Wow.
He fights off the evil French ref, throws him
Like
out.
insane bonkers. Like, I did not think that it was possible to get that big of a pop.
Well, Hogan did here.
And now he's hating.
And extended.
And then he does a big boot and drops
for me, brother.
and drops 3 legs on Vince because not one.
Oh, Vince ain't go, well, here we go. This is, you gotta do 3 of anything here for a finish.
3 leg drops for the pin. This is fucking insane. And then post-match, Shane came out for the first time he's seen for 2 years. And there's a great camera shot of Vince all bloody.
Oh, giving his finger
Doing
up.
the finger.
That was good shit. He's great.
Dude, for
Vince is
for
fucking
sports
great.
entertainment, 5-star. This is 5-star. This is absolutely 5-star.
This is, yeah.
It just is what it is. I mean, it's fucking wrestling. It's an incredible thing. Ollie, what do you give it?
Yeah, it's 5.
Hack.
Yeah, five's around.
Dude, that's like a 28.
Yeah.
Dude, Vince fucking showed up for not being one of the boys, really. Wow.
And then he does this.
Fucking wow, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta give him kudos for that. I mean, like, big.
I can't get over that camera shot. It's so
It's the
good.
best thing ever. I mean, it really is. Up next on the show, this was the final match in their trilogy at WrestleMania. The Rock taking on Steve Austin. And
This was their This is what happened in the first two. I guess they split.
no,
They were
Austin
better.
won. Austin won
both.
the first two. Austin won at WrestleMania 15 in Philly and WrestleMania 17, and then this one was the third one. Austin also had a lot of personal stuff going on at the time. He was actually hospitalized the night before Mania. He said he drank too many energy drinks. I don't know if that's really what happened, but whatever. He was in the hospital. He was in the hospital the night before Mania and didn't know if he would actually work this match.
Gug, you know that story? Why was he in the hospital?
He was also going through like a marital stuff with his wife. Like he was going through a really bad divorce.
So he took some pills?
No,
Yeah.
I think he had what he ends up saying is he thinks he had an anxiety attack. I heard like his most recent thing is he thinks he had what.
Well, if
he
you have
cons-
10 energy drinks, that might help you get to the fucking... You get the feeling like...
He said he drank a pot of coffee or two, too.
Yeah, he said that he was going through it, and yeah, he ended up forgetting his wardrobe for this match is not what he would normally wear. He ended up coming to the ring.
Let's
with,
not talk about forgetting shit.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a bad week.
But this match, though, it's Austin's last match basically ever. He does come back and have the WrestleMania match with Kevin Owens years later, but this was it for Austin. He was going out on his back here, losing to The Rock.
Fuck, really?
Yeah.
All right, now, you guys, where does this match fit against... did we go over that match yet?
There's only one after
All right,
this.
give me... Yeah, I know. All right, forget it.
But this match was just...
Oh, yeah. Where does this match go with Booker and against Booker's match?
This match is way bigger than that.
What? No, not bigger. Like better as a match. Do you think this match was
Yes.
much better of a wrestling match?
Yes, I do. I think you have
I don't. Yeah. See, that's what I'm getting to my point. Don't give me shit about fucking about what's his name? Fucking.
Triple H.
Yeah. Don't give me shit about Triple Ace's his match when I feel this match was his equivalent.
No, I think Rock was... I think this was star
Yes,
power.
but star power is we're talking about the wrestling of the match, not the star power of each guy's finish.
I think it was playing the hits, right? It was all just finisher,
yeah.
copy finisher. You do my finisher, I'll do your finisher. We kick out of a bunch,
Match.
and then we do the home.
All right, was this crowd 50-50?
Yeah,
Dude, I think half of them went The Rock as a heel.
they do. That's
it was weird.
that's the thing with the Rock.
But
at
they
this
would
point,
cheer for him whether he was a heel or a baby. It was like...
it didn't matter. The Rock could do anything at this point, even though he was a heel character. He was such a star that enough people were going to cheer him, even if he was insulting your town or doing whatever.
He was the first of the tweener. To me, I feel like he was the first of the...
You got so over that you're a baby?
No matter
like
what.
me in ECW?
I mean, look at his last run.
Well, like Stone Cold was... he was kind of a... Stone Cold was never really a baby. He was always a heel. He just got so over as a heel that they cheered him. So
Vince is the heel that can make you that baby.
So
Work against.
but The Rock was a baby, right? And then turned heel. So I feel
No,
like
he was a heel. Wasn't
He
he?
still
in the
went heel, baby.
He was a heel in the nation, and then he was a baby, and then he went heel again.
Yeah.
With the
I
corporation.
thought they tried him as a baby, and then they put him as a heel
Yes.
with the nation, and then well, I don't know what happened.
Well, yes.
When he
I mean,
debuted, he was a
theoretically, he
baby.
went baby, heel, baby, heel. You know,
Baby.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
God.
Yeah. Right. So, but I feel like Rock was kind of like that. I don't know if he was the first one, but him and Austin were both there. That were anything they did. I mean, but dude, I don't even know if you fast forwarded, but The Rock's promo beforehand earlier in the show.
Oh no! After like a minute and a half, and I just it's like I was interested, but he didn't hold me.
I thought
He's just so good.
I thought The Rock carried this match.
Hold on. Now, where does this match go with the Jericho match then?
This match is not as good as the Jericho match.
Do you feel that way?
Agree.
Do you feel that way?
Yeah, I agree.
Was the Jericho match the best match on the card then?
No, I mean, match, or we counting
was it?
Vince Hogan?
No, I'm not counting Vince Hogan.
Then it could have been, but it depends on how you rank the main event.
All right.
You know?
Okay.
This match, though, was just like playing the hits, and the fans were really into it. They did a lot of their stuff. I don't think it's as good as Mania 15 or Mania 17.
Yeah.
But it's still fucking awesome. I mean,
Mania 17 might be their best one, but the finish is horrible.
right.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
this one, you get a clean finish, and you have the great moment at the end. And they're talking on the mat at the end of this, and that's a shoot.
I hated that the camera was Rock's back. I would have liked to see his face because we could have read his lips some.
And the Rock's
But he's talking for like a minute. It seems.
And the Rock and him, even though they were, they worked a lot together, they weren't like boys, because they were basically going at each other for the top spot. And what Austin's saying to Amir is just, thank you and everything. Like, he's really put him over. The Rock's talked about this before, what a moment it was that they shared in the ring together after this.
I've seen that interview.
Yeah. And it's a historic match.
Dude, you got there's fucking straight legends, dude.
Yeah.
Straight fucking legends.
Legends of the business.
Dude,
And
they're the best. I mean, I don't know.
they're the biggest two stars at simultaneously
It might be
the same
the best
time.
rivalry in wrestling ever.
It's among them. I mean,
It's close. Like, you have like Shawn and Taker, and like
they're way bigger than that,
even
yeah.
like Vince and like Stone Cold might be bigger than him and Rock, maybe.
Macho,
But it's close.
Shawn and Taker's pretty big.
Macho Hogan's way bigger than that.
Is Austin bigger than Hogan? I mean, is Austin bigger than Taker?
Yes, easy.
Yeah.
Twice as big? All right, so the
Yeah.
Taker who's won 22 out of 23 WrestleManias.
It's not fair to compare because Taker's got the longevity, but Austin's peak was so much higher than anyone else's, and his popularity was that it's.
Yeah, but the Undertaker's peak, or the Undertaker had owned the fucking 90s all to himself.
But they weren't that strong business years, though.
Well, yeah,
93,
true.
94, 95, 96 were not that good years for the
No,
company.
they weren't.
They almost went under.
I know.
So you know what I mean, Hack? Like it's whatever you want to call it at the end of the day. This match, though, I still thought it was super fun, and I'm going to go 3.5 stars for it.
I'm right there with you. I'll give it a 3.5.
Hack,
Yeah, I was marking out for the whole thing.
you were marking out.
Yeah, just to see what, like, I didn't know that they had the two matches. Like, I mean, I probably maybe knew back that day or whatever, but I don't know. To me, it was like their first match.
And you didn't know about the personal stuff with Austin.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I didn't know
So
about any of
what
that.
did you end up giving it? What do you give it?
I don't know. It was fucking good. At least a 4.
Okay. Ty?
3.
Up next on the show, this was the SmackDown World Title match between Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar. Now, Hack, all the stuff going in before this match. Kurt Angle, they find out he has a broken neck 3 weeks before WrestleMania. Kurt Angle worked this match with a broken neck.
Wow.
It's insane. And they
You
go
know
out-
which C it was?
What?
What C
I'm
it
not
was?
sure. No, I don't know.
What he had broke.
But he ends up working this match, and not only did he end up aggravating the neck and making it even worse by doing this match, he tears his hamstring in this match, too.
Doing that move to him?
Wow,
The
really?
Indian leg
Yes.
lock?
And so I don't know where in the match he tears his hamstring. And then Brock almost fucking kills himself with the finish.
Oh my God.
So
Oh my God, he was so far away. I thought Brock was going to splash him. That's what I thought.
There's
He was
video-
far away, dude.
There's video footage of Brock hitting a shooting star down in OVW. So he had done the move before. And they decided when they did this match that would be the best possible finish for this main event. And if Brock hit that fucking finish, who knows?
Instead of having to get another F-bomb in.
I mean, the match itself, though, was just exactly what you would expect between these two. But somehow, even with the injuries and everything, just kind of a little underwhelming, I guess. I don't know.
I didn't know he had a broken neck. Now he gets an 85. That'll be the highest rating I've ever given to anybody in a match.
Because of the broken neck?
Fuck yeah.
That changes.
Dude, you go in there with that animal who you're not even really sure when he throws you if he knows you're really throwing you the right way.
And it's
because Brock ain't the fucking like a fine pop. Although he looked great because he's such a great athlete, you know what I mean? But I'm not so so sure that I trust that dude at this point in his career.
He's a year in the business.
I know. That's why I'm Kurt Angle, and I'm like, oh fuck, I don't. He must have got double the pay or something. Vince, he had to have.
I can't
Why
imagine.
else would you go in that match
Well, I can't imagine them letting
with that kid?
I can't imagine them
Who
letting.
could drop you on the head on an F60 or whatever the fuck they're called, dude? What the? Why was he even in the ring then?
I can't imagine them letting anyone do that.
Vince must have paid him a shitload.
You know what I mean?
Go get on that. Figure that one out.
This,
Why did he fuck? What was broken on his neck then?
I believe it was when he originally broke it back in the Olympics in '96. It was the same broken neck, just re-aggravated from wrestling.
Well then that's not a broken neck.
Well, it's a broken neck. He had a broken neck.
Yeah, but he had a broken neck. It's fused.
He rebroke his neck.
Oh, he did re-break it?
Yes.
Find out.
Well, yeah, I'm looking at it.
This match though, Brock as a babyface is a lot different than Brock as a heel.
I didn't expect much. I expected kind of this match. I expected actually a little bit more holding. You know what I'm saying? Because freaking, and I don't even know about the broken neck. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't expect this match to be above like a 6, or out of 10. But you know what I mean? I didn't expect much out of this match. Did any of you guys think it was going to be really good?
I wasn't positive where Brock was at this point, so it was hard for me to tell. But I mean, held his own. He's pretty fucking good in it. So
I didn't think it was bad.
no, I'm
No,
not
what
saying
an
that.
athlete. No, I'm just saying I don't know if I'm Kurt Angle with a broken neck going in there with this 1 year in the business animal
So
that throws you for a living. That's shit.
So in 2003, right before this event, on the South African trip, Kurt Angle cracked his vertebrae, blocking a nerve. He was gonna drop the title to Brock on a SmackDown before Mania, but he said, "Nah, Vince, fucking let me drop it at Mania," and he drops it at Mania. Then what's even fucking crazier is the next year in 2004, in a match against Eddie Guerrero, he fucking breaks his neck again.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Man, it's insane. It's insane. Some of these bumps in this match, when they did the German and Brock did the full flip on it,
Dude, that was good.
that was
Dude,
fucking.
that dude's got hops, man, for
Yeah.
his size.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure he could that dude might be like 360 slamming.
Brock gave him an F5, but that was countered for a cradle for a 2 count. Angle went for an angle slam, but that was countered for another F5. But then Brock goes up top. He goes up for the shooting star, and he's like 3/4 of the ring away.
I'm like, all right, he's gonna frog splash him.
And Brock kind of like double clutches when he's
Yeah,
up
he
there.
does.
And that's what.
Well, yeah, but even before he got up there, he double clutched.
Yeah.
Then he gets up onto the second rope, and then he gets up on the top rope, and he stands there for a second.
He has never gone for this ever again, because why would you? You're
But
Brock
he just
Lesnar.
missed it, though. He was only like 3 feet short.
He
If
just.
he's 3 feet longer, though, his head probably hits his chest, though. You know what I mean?
You gotta. I mean, I don't know how he's not dead. I mean, he literally lands right on his
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
neck. If somebody had like a smaller neck, they probably would have a broken neck. But Brock Lesnar, and Angle had the wherewithal to go for a cover there, and they kind of cover for that.
I was like, all right, kid, hit me with another one.
And then he just gets hit with another F5, and that's the finish. So it kind of does take a little bit of the.
I know, he's out there with a broken neck. The kid fucks up, and now he's got to take
I know,
another
like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's up on the top. He's like, that motherfucker ain't even going to come close to me. I'm going to have to take another F5. He knew it when he was on the top rope.
He's so far out.
I know.
What the fuck was he thinking?
Yeah, we
That
just
was
said
like you when you fucking laid Kevin Nash out with the, and tried to do the slingshot.
I was way shorter than fucking he was.
For a match, though, I know you guys might think Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, like it should be a 5-star. Yeah, it's not a 5-star, but it's still really, really good. This is 4 1/4. I'll give it. Really, really good stuff. And Brock Lesnar wins the belt at Mania. That was it. Ollie, what do you give it?
I'm gonna give it a 4. Yeah, I thought it was. It's really fucking good for Brock only being a year in the business.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And he's main event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Wasn't on Mania the year before. Main events the next year. Hack. He's really pondering right here.
I know, dude. It was exactly what I expected, but the finish. You know what I mean? And can you imagine if Kurt was at his like best, like when he was his most jacked and he wasn't hurt, how much better that match could have been.
It could have
I
been
mean,
fun.
Jesus
Just imagine
Christ.
if he hit the fucking shooting star.
Bang! It's a 5.
Yeah.
If he hits that, yeah, that's a great point.
It is. It is.
Yeah, that's why I gotta give it like a 3.5.
Okay. Ty?
Oh man, a missed shooting star knocks it down a star and a half.
It's a finish.
Yeah,
How much does your finish count of a match?
I know, that's me. I know, and that's right up my alley too.
Yeah.
I gotta give it a 4. I mean,
Wow. So you originally would have given it a 5.5?
just a 5. I would have probably given. I mean, dude, it's a fucking really good match. Like, that's a really good match.
And Brock, I get it. A year in,
yeah, like that's.
man, he's just an animal.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, him being able to jump, just him fucking.
Oh, he's a freak athlete. Absolute freak athlete.
And you don't even remember him as, like, a lot of people don't remember him as that, like, because he just turned into the fucking beast that was suplexing everybody in F5 in the whole fucking world until the ring shattered. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was a fucking animal.
Well, you know
Like,
what? I would relate him to right now would be Logan Paul.
Oh,
A guy that's not of the business, but fucking Logan can work better than Brock could.
I don't think so.
Dude, you gotta watch some early
Yeah.
Brock, man. Like,
Brock could go.
this is Brock a year in.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Dude,
watch
I'm
Brock.
pretty impressed with that other kid, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, so am I. Dude, I love Logan. I think he's... Dude, he's very,
Maybe
very,
Brock
very
was
good.
doing it when I wasn't watching.
Yeah. As a WrestleMania, though,
I
absolutely.
can't imagine him having a much better match than that, though.
He's had better. As a WrestleMania,
What
though,
did you give that match?
I gave it 4.25.
And he's had better matches than that?
Brock, yeah.
A lot better matches than
Yeah.
that?
With
who?
You got to give us some homework.
Come on, man. I could name some of these
Okay,
dudes.
here, let's hear
Okay,
both of you. Yeah, better
no,
matches.
Rock, Cena, Seth Rollins, 3-way. Rock and Roman at WrestleMania 31. Brock and Taker Hell in a Cell in 2002.
Him and Goldberg had a really good one.
Him and Goldberg had a great.
I don't believe that
It
at
was
all.
like
See,
two-
now you're just
5 minutes.
bullshit.
It was like 5 minutes. It was like a great match.
No,
Man,
not that fucking bullshit.
There's
where
no
it
great
was
was a
fight
bad
in the
one.
match
There
ever.
was an awful one,
Unless
and then
Lou Thesz was in
they ran it back, and they had a
That's
really
Lou
good one.
Thesz.
It's like widely known.
All right, let's review that.
Widely known as a good one.
You got to give us a couple, because I
Yeah.
personally don't know that many. Like,
Oh,
I
no.
just wasn't.
Him and
of
Eddie
it.
when he dropped the title to Eddie.
No Way Out 2004.
Ooh, him and Eddie. I'd
Brock
like
and
to see
Eddie?
that.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can see Eddie doing that.
As a
Carrying him.
WrestleMania, though, what did you guys think on this? I
Dude,
thought it was
all-
awesome.
Dude,
It's among the best ever.
Front to back, like, entertaining as fuck. Really good work. I mean, it might be the highest average star rating that I've possibly. Well, I don't think I give any 5s, but it was like 4, 4, 4, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was-
17, I think, is my favorite. We did that on the show before, but this is right up there with it.
Yeah.
Ollie, what'd you think, man?
Dude, I mean,
Sorry, Ollie, before you go on it,
no, go ahead.
if you watch this show and you're watching wrestling now I know we've given out some, like, dude, fucking Osprey, Omega, and like there's, you got Fletcher and you got those guys, and like, but like, you're watching wrestling today, like, dude, there was so much good work in this show, but they all looked like wrestling matches. They all fucking look, every single one of them, whether it was, we thought it was like a 2.5 or a 3 or this, that, like, they all look like wrestling fucking matches. And my point in saying that is they didn't look like fucking choreographed dances. The way that even sometimes we give 5-star fucking matches now, like, at some point in those fucking matches nowadays look like choreographed. Like, that was fucking professional wrestling.
Yeah.
Every single one of those matches looked like a fucking professional, and there was timing in every single fucking one of them. There was fucking star-studded from top to fucking bottom. There might be people now that could fucking outwork some of those other fucking wrestlers, but those were all wrestling matches. They didn't look like, Hey, I'm fucking sitting here waiting for you to give me a crossbody for 5.5 seconds. Hey, I'm turning around. I'm gonna give you a turret to well back slam. So as soon as you hit the ropes, I'm still here waiting here with my arms sided out, waiting for you to fucking come around. Like, no, it's fucking timing. It looks like a fucking wrestling match. That's all I have to say about that.
Ollie, what do you?
And that's all he has to say about that.
Boom.
I don't even know if I can really say much after that. I mean, it was pretty. It's pretty. It's up there as like far as like what the best WrestleManias go.
Yeah,
For sure.
Hack.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, just the star power on this show.
I mean, how many former champions are on this card?
There's 3 matches that could main event any WrestleMania in that era.
Yeah, I mean, it really is.
And just to get Vince fucking out there too is like the icing on the cake for this thing. This thing is I don't know. It was very, very, very entertaining to me.
Who's not a Hall of Famer on that card? Charlie Haas?
Nathan Jones.
Yeah, Charlie House.
No, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm
besides
saying?
that, yeah,
But
besides
like,
that,
that's
yeah.
a 10-match card. That who's not a Hall of Famer on that fucking card?
Albert. You know, besides that,
He'll be in.
well, probably, but that's the
Albert's
extent.
not in?
Yeah, I mean, he should be.
Was he? I figured with the tag or something, he might have had something up belt.
A-Train, yeah. Next week on the show, AEW Revolution 2026. AEW latest pay-per-view offering, so can't wait for that one. We'll be covering that on the show next week.
Yeah, that'll be 7 hours long.
It's about time to see fucking Hangman and MJF. They've been doing 9 weeks of promos for him.
Hey, man, I think it's going to be a banger. I think they're going to kill it. Texas.
I didn't
Texas
say it
Death.
wasn't going to be a banger. I'm just saying they've done 9 weeks of interview promos with them.
Yeah, but isn't Swerve in that too?
Now, Swerve's working Brody. Should be good.
Oh yeah, they did pair off again. I
Yeah.
thought they were going to do the 3-way thing again.
Yeah. Housekeeping, in collaboration with Suplex Apparel, we dropped a sick-ass t-shirt. You got to grab one of these. Head on over to suplexapparel.com and check out the Sandman t-shirt that they have up there. This is a one-of-one, and also included is going to be a limited number of trading cards with the shirt. So make sure you purchase one now. This is moving fast. Support the show. Support the hardcore icon with a purchase. Suplex makes some fantastic shirts, and we're really excited to be working with them on this. The big event, Saturday, March 21st at the Suffolk Credit Union Arena in Brentwood, New York. The Sandman's going to be signing for PWE, Pro Wrestling Entertainment. This is one of the largest wrestling conventions of the year, so make sure you stop by and say hello to Hack. I know your girl Franny.
Gunk, I'm going up the night before with Franny.
Oh, wow. Broken news to Gunk here. Speaking of...
Well, just remembered it. Only because I wasn't going to do that, but then I got booked again for something that I don't know. Was that Thursday? I don't know. I can't even remember.
Speaking of pro wrestling entertainment, an update to the next show from PWE. PWE Expelled, live from the Bach Building in South Philadelphia, Saturday, April 4th, 7 p.m. Get your tickets now. Roman, J.A., the Gunk, and yes, the hardcore icon, the Sandman, have a lot in store for you on this show, so stay tuned to our social media as we release more.
When's that?
April 4th.
All right.
We got a lot of stars on the show. Steve Macklin, Diana Perrazzo, Alec Price, Jordan Oliver, Griffin McCoy, Journey Burke, Post Game, Ben the Bean, Vicious Vicky, and coming to school these youngsters, Matt Stryker.
Yes.
We are getting dangerously close to that show date.
Love that.
And Hack, I'm still waiting on my report card. I've also made an additional.
What report card? Am I supposed to give you a report card?
No, Gunk. These people
Piece
have
of shit.
Well, they have to post this report card, and I made an additional demand for Kanye West's "School Spirit" as the Instagram post music. I was also promised a hot dog and a handshake last time, and I got neither. I know this isn't in your nature, Hack, of doing business, but I appreciate you holding up the promoters here if this isn't resolved post-haste. Thank you, sir.
I like you using post haste. My brother used to say that all the time.
Thank you, boss.
It's a military thing.
But you'll take the hot dog, right?
Well, I will take I want a hot dog. I want 2 hot dogs, 2 handshakes, because they didn't give me for the last time when I did
2
the
hot
announcement.
dogs. They put
Or
a
2
zero at the
handshakes
end of
up your
that.
hot dog.
Well, Not from the
Ty's
Gunk.
on a fucking roll tonight,
Call me
dude.
butter, baby.
WrestleMania week, in addition to the last match, your appearances for WrestleCon. I'm super excited about the Sandman podcast. We're going to be doing a live pod from the Nerd Bar on Fremont Street in Las Vegas, Saturday, April 18th. A midnight beer chug with our team and a live podcast. You got to make sure to clear your calendar in Vegas for this one. You never know who might show up.
Who's winning the beer chug?
I mean, I think we're all winners there. If you're chugging a beer, there is no losers.
All right. Well, that's a fair
We're not
point.
giving out participation trophies, Tom.
I mean, I'm going to win. I mean,
No, like timing chug wise.
yeah, I'll win. Yeah.
All right. Is cup, can?
No, a pint.
I've
Just a
never
pint.
lost on a cup.
I've never lost a card bomb race in my life.
I'm gonna be
What's that?
honest. I fucking suck at chugging. But yeah, I don't know. I've never seen. I don't think any three of you chug a beer.
Let's go. Let's go. What else? What's next?
Friday, April 17th, from the Horseshoe in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's the Sandman's final match versus the Invisible Man at Joey Janela's 10th annual
Is it
spring break.
17th?
Yeah, it's the 17th.
Damn, I thought I had like till the 21st.
Right.
That's 4 less days of training.
You
I
better-
gotta get my shit together.
You better get your training together,
I gotta
boss.
step it up more tomorrow.
Get your tickets, what's left of them, at
You're
J-
9-inch incline.
I thought I had 40 days or 38 days. I got less than that.
Get
So,
your
How many
tickets.
days is that?
JJSBXLV.eventbrite.com. And if you aren't able to make
How
it to
many
Las
days till
Vegas,
April 17th?
tune in live on Triller TV Plus. Joey Janela versus Brody Lee Jr. in his first ever match. The kid is fucking 14, and Joey's going to teach him something. You got Hayabusa 2 versus Atticus Cougar for the GCW World Heavyweight title, and the Rascals versus the Busta and the Brain and Marcus Mathers. Wow.
Sorry for sneezing all over your read
Hey,
there,
you're
Tosh,
good,
but I
man.
had an attack.
Get your tickets while you still
All right,
can.
36. I thought I had 40. I gotta go another 90 seconds tomorrow. for my
Listener
workout.
questions, as always, send in to sandmanpod@gmail.com. Please leave a name and a town. That's all that Hack ever asks for. Jesus Christ. That guy fucking just farted in the mic. Mikey from Fort Lauderdale, Florida writes in.
I have Fort Lauderdale.
That's a new one, right?
Mikey?
Fart Lauderdale.
Mikey.
Fart Lauderdale. There we go. Greetings to the hacky sack and his 2 grapefruits.
That's good.
Don't have a question.
Chiming in.
Don't have a question, but a comment about something talked about last week. You were asked what faction you would join, and I think Hack and the Straight Edge Society would have made for some great television.
Who's the Straight Edge Society?
A sober Hack with CM Punk at the helm would be must see.
Wow, yeah, that would.
Curious to hear your thoughts. I'm a big fan of the pod, something I would never say to Jade Cargill. Keep up the great work. Yeah, Hack and the Straight Edge Society, CM Punk making him get straight would be fucking awesome television.
Or right to censor.
Oh, Hack is right to
No, not
censor?
them losers.
No.
I want to go straight
the
edge.
APA. You would have had to be in the APA.
Oh, he could have been with
fucking
they love me.
Simmons.
Yeah.
The straight.
Straight Edge Society would have worked, man.
Oh yeah, me and Punk could have done some great vignettes together.
Yes.
Yeah, him going through withdrawal
Yes.
and everything like that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that
Back
would
in
be
the
fucking
oddities
great.
with ICP.
He's got me in.
All right. Josh from Braintree, Mass writes in,
All right, Mass.
what's up, Hack Be Nimble and the Candlesticks?
Good. Nice.
Yeah, I like that's new.
It's Josh from Braintree back from sabbatical to rescue the listener questions from the Timu C.S. Lewises who can't write coherent questions.
Oh my god, listener on listener.
LOL.
That's some crime right there.
Yeah, some LOL. I wanted to talk about Hack's deep pull of Antonio Rocca, who was famous for not wearing shoes while wrestling. Now, our own Hack is infamous for rocking the Sean Kemp Kamikaze 2s himself. So what I wanted to ask is, what's the main reason for a worker's footwear choice? Is it just comfort or what looks cool? Why didn't Hack go for the traditional boots? And finally, what are some of y'all's favorite unconventional footwear choices? For me, I like the Ninjas that Hayabusa rocked. Those were cool as shit. Take it easy, boys, and watch your cornholes. Hack.
Well, I forgot. I never started. I started using my sneakers because I forgot to bring my wrestling shoes one day. So I went out there in sneakers, and Paul didn't care. I told that story. So that's how I just kept. I never wore wrestling boots after that. But supposedly people don't think It's like wrestling boots supposedly like support your heel better and stuff like that. Because when you're taking bumps, like all your back bumps, you're supposed to take with your heel first. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. A lot of guys, and I can't imagine wrestling in bare feet. That makes no fucking sense.
I can't imagine it either.
Like the Von Erichs.
Yeah, it's like, how do you not break your toe every other match?
Yeah.
Insane.
I think it's kind of funny. Like you notice nowadays, like a lot of the guys like wear pretty much like Jordans or like basketball, like just athletic shoes, which is just like that.
That's why they're all still short,
dude. I mean,
they got lifters.
That might be part of the reason, but like, yeah, like you look like even 5-10 years ago, like that wasn't a thing. But now, just like Roman's coming out in Jordans, it's like it's kind of crazy. And like into the barefoot thing, I actually talked to Zilla. He's Umaga's son, who used to work barefoot, and he was just like, bro, there's no fucking way I could work like my dad used to work. He was like, I would fuck my feet up. He's like, I have no idea how my dad did it. I wish I could ask him. Like, I wish I could. He was alive, so I could like ask him how he did it. Because like I tried to do it once, and he was like, I'm not doing that shit no more. He's like, I just stubbed my toe. It sucked.
I mean, they were pretty stationary motherfuckers back in the day. Those guys.
I was gonna say it depends on what you're doing now. Like Speedball Bailey barefoot is different than Umaga barefoot.
The young kid with the black hair in AEW.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like him being barefoot,
jumping everywhere.
right? Like is different than Yokozuna or Umaga.
I'd be
being
so
barefoot.
scared about breaking.
Umaga was going though.
Yeah.
Umaga was fucking.
No, I know he was going, but Speedball's like leaping this, that, the other, like doing whatever. Like his toes are way more vulnerable than.
No, can you imagine being on indies with like the boards on a lot of the rings? You know what I mean? You can easily break your
toe
like metatarsal on your foot.
Yeah.
You like how I pulled out the name of your bone there, metatarsal?
That was a good pull by you, boss. John from Clark Summit, PA, the last stop on the Turnpike
from PA?
North, baby, writes in.
Hi, over at Shane Douglas Country.
Hey, Hack, why do you look like Gangrel in pajamas during when Worlds Collide 94 with Woman versus Tommy Cairo and Peaches?
Who do I look like?
Gangrel in pajamas, he said you looked like. We're going to have to get a picture of this boy.
Yeah, show us a picture.
I can see the blonde hair.
What's this?
When Worlds Collide 1994 in ECW.
If you follow this pod at all, you'll know we'll have zero recollection of that. So next time, send in a picture of an example.
Good luck versus Invisible Man, you carny fuck, he said.
That was pretty good. You made up with it on that one.
Did.
Doug the Professor, the official historical expert of the
What do you got
Sandman
for us, Doug?
podcast.
All right,
writes in,
Doug.
To Hacky Sack, Funky Gunky, Piehole Gertner himself, Tosh, and all the rest. So I said a few weeks ago I'd give the backstory on the middle finger. Brief. Legend has it that the origins are actually Scottish, and that the Scots always meant for it to represent an extended phallus. Samuel Johnson, my favorite 18th century British snob, probably would have disagreed, since he said in England, our farm animals eat oats, in Scotland it's a staple of the people. The more accepted, though not proven, thesis is because the British always preferred the longbow as a weapon, and as a former archer I want to clarify, bows and arrows are not like they are today, and they had no glove with an attached hook for their arrow. They had to clutch the arrow between their fingers, and hence the middle finger being the longest. It looked like a fuck you to the enemy before they fired, and an ultimate fuck you if they killed someone.
All right.
Now one
job.
Now one final thing.
Oh, wow.
You guys gaffed on our former Chippendale when he mentioned weird shit in parts of Pennsylvania. My mom's family emigrated from Hungary to Pennsylvania in the 1900s, but the majority of Pennsylvanians, having been of Quaker German heritage, had often referred to the mythological creature called the Snallygaster, which is almost what we'd think of as a pterodactyl.
In years.
Anyway, legend has it that if you travel through the Midwest and see barns with 6-pointed stars painted on them, it's because the superstition was that it was to keep the Snallygaster away. I think they did an episode of some TV show about it a decade ago. I myself prefer Manitar. Much more realistic in my book. Vince was a genius.
Fat fuck.
Well, although not such a great driver. I am, good sirs, the professor. Thank you, Doug.
Good job, Doug.
Those were some good lessons.
That was great.
Did I
Oh,
miss?
we're gonna have to post this Gangrel. You do look like Gangrel in pajamas here in this pay-per-view.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Look at it. Oh, dude, look at the hair in the back.
Yeah.
Dude, I am a
You look like
goat.
fucking trashy.
There you go.
Fucking. Did Doug say something about not knowing something about Pennsylvania and then going through the Midwest? I don't know. We're gonna have to go through that again, but
No, he's good. I followed it all.
Inbred Ed from the mean streets of Shinston, West Virginia writes in.
West Virginia.
The mean streets.
Yeah, we included that, so I wanted to include that. He said, "What's up, fellas?"
Has Bob Huggins got another DUI yet down there?
Oh, man. He said, "The pod is still on fire. Random mention of Mothman in the last episode. Good
Nice.
stuff. Mothman Festival each year in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. They've run wrestling shows around the festival for some years
Nice.
as well."
Are we invited?
He said,
Real ties like road trip.
He said, another random, if unaware, you guys got to check out Delco Donnie on your list on social media. The dude that does pop-up concerts at Wawa. He's cheesy but addicting. You got to at least know of the guy, but maybe not.
Well, I hate to interrupt, but he's going to be hosting April 4th at Expelled, PWE Expelled. Delco Donnie will be hosting, so I already know
All
about
right,
the guy.
Delco Donnie.
Wow, Delco Donnie. There you go.
Wait, what's the breaking news sound? We should have had that.
Who the fuck's Delco Donnie?
Well, you'll find out April 4th at PWE Expelled. You got to check it out, Inbred Ed. That's for you, buddy. He also said, wrestling, good or bad, being part of shows on Canada over the years. Any memories of working in Canada?
No, they don't let me in. Vince was the only one who could get me in there.
Liam from Cumbra, Wales in the UK writes in.
All right, nice.
He said, have another try, Tosh, on trying to pronounce it. So I'll keep working on that. I'll let you get it right.
That's funny.
0 for 2,
He
probably.
said, I recently listened to Cody Rhodes' pod with The Undertaker, and Cody mentions a story about Hack on an overseas
Giving him
tour
shots in
to South Africa
or
back
something.
in 2008. Cody said he offered Hack a drink at the bar, and it's just the two of them, and Hack asked for 4 vodkas. Cody obliges and says you slammed the first one and threw the glass about 90 miles an hour like a Randy Johnson fastball at a wall. Hack, do you have any memories of this?
Into a fire.
You threw it?
Yeah, it was into a big fire in Europe. It, dude, the fire was like the size of that wall almost.
So you remember this?
Kinda, yeah.
I think I remember him saying Hack fucking ordered
That was
shots.
Tommy. Tommy
for the
told us that
whole-
one.
Oh, was that Tommy?
Yes, we'll have to get Tommy. I want Tommy to tell. But
Do you know that's the...
yes. So basically,
This is probably the same
Cody was all
instance, right?
excited. This is what Tommy was telling us. Is Cody was all excited to do a round with the Sandman, and then orders a bunch of shots. And Hack, instead of people would just order a round of shots for a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Hack just did them all.
Right.
There was like 20. There was like 20 fucking shots. Cody ordered like a round of shots or something like that, and Hack just fucking ripped. Dreamer was telling us that at
Kowloon. Yeah.
in Boston.
Yeah. Well, he's the fucking
I
Sandman.
didn't even have any cocaine on that trip.
Cody he said Cody fucking turned around to get all the boys together to get fucking shots. He
And they were
turned back
gone.
around and they were fucking gone.
They were gone.
See, but you gotta understand too. Cody was the young boy.
Yes.
Bro, you know, this
Yes.
is 2008. Cody's a young boy here.
He's like a bad dog. He's like a turkey on the table and it's just fucking gone.
No, Rob Van Dam, he said he left some mushrooms in the locker room.
You really are a bad dog. That's a great point, Kung.
I know, but I'm so lovable.
You are.
Everybody loves me.
Yeah. Andrew from the south side of Chicago writes in.
All right, Andrew. Wait, is the South Side the Sox or the Cubs?
I think it's Sox.
Okay,
Sox.
let us make sure he tells us if it's what it's in when you're right in next.
Hats off.
Or unless I ban you. Let's hear it.
Okay, hats off to easily the best wrestling podcast known to man. I first heard of your show back when you had Tony Storm on, and I've gone back and listened to every episode, and I'm all caught up.
Thanks,
nice.
man. Good shit.
Besides the amazing breakdowns from Hack, genuine banter, all the pen rips, ball busting. There we go. Right on
Speaking
cue.
of,
Right on cue. There we go. My favorite part each week is the Cane of the Week, Toast of the Week.
What? Because I never have it.
Hold on. Here we go.
good for like a month.
Hold on. Here we
I'm
go.
loving the South Side of Chicago right here.
Much like everything else Hack does, you have to make it to the end of the episode to see if Hack has something on his mind, or if he goes with the minus 280, I got nothing.
That's fucking funny.
A true artist.
My dude, I got nothing right now. Just say,
I got one.
Hold on. My question is, what made Hack want to take on the Invisible Man, considering his extensive background and dangerous rep in the business? Thanks to the Hardcore Icon and you fellas for making the show.
I don't know, but about the Invisible Man, I used to tell people when I had a wrestling school in the back of my strip club in Delaware. Me and Felix.
This is going somewhere, I swear.
Yeah, so I would. I had one of the people. I had a wrestling school in the back of the strip club, which is a pretty good setup. But your mom didn't like me there.
Good wings.
And I always used to tell people, dude, you should be able to have a match with fucking nobody. I didn't say the Invisible Man, and then and really, you should be able to. You should be able to have a match fucking way. I mean, they're not going to be the greatest match, you know what I'm saying? But not as good as I'm going to do. Because I can carry the Invisible Man easily.
This is you proving a point to the fucking world.
No, it would have been a point when I was like 35. Now it's like, hope he doesn't kill me. Honestly. So, where was I going? Yeah, so really, any wrestler, you could really have... You could have a quick fucking 3-minute match with nothing, and that's really what you should be able to do. And that's what I would ask of students to do, like before, like where I would see, like, well, what do you got?
There you go.
I don't have anybody here to work with. I said, well, show me something by yourself.
You should. There are plenty of fucking bumps you're able to take.
Dude, you can have a punch out in the middle of the ring with a guy, all the way down to your knees.
Shh.
And
Giving away spots.
Oh yeah.
Next week,
we'll dissect that match in June.
Yeah. Next week on the show, AEW Revolution. But before we go, the cane of the week or the toast of the week, Hack?
The toast. Come on, you started with it.
I did.
Aaron Nola from France.
Oh yeah, him.
Yep. From France.
Peace.
Ain't it foggy outside? All the planes have been